Hello, I am the disembodied voice of
That's the Geek
one
Corner
Jocelyn Link.
for some nerd chat.
All right, so let's pull this up, but over here. And then I'm just going to retweet what you're putting out.
That sounds fine to me. Except with your own link, of course.
Properties, is that what I want to do? Capture cursor. I don't really care about that. Do 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 do. I thought there was fancy stuff he could do with it.
Now I gotta go over here. Copy this. Burp.
Got a bunch of just random text. I don't even know what to put there now. Not random text. I just got a lot of like empty space, and I'm like, oh, I need to fill it with something.
Where do I fucking... You've been promoted. Ah. Nerd chat. All right. I can... Yes, Google Calendar. I get it. I gotta turn that off. Before I forget, co-stream with Joss. Let's see here. Turn off the email notification. Thank you. I don't need a fucking email. No.
I need your email. I don't need your email. I got like 1,000 ways to contact you.
I can give you your email. My email, no problem.
Yeah, but again, I have like 1,000 ways to contact you. I don't know. I don't know if you are fully aware of that or not. Oh, look at this. Look at Gmail. Our phone's blowing up.
Skins by Gmail. It's so easy. I'm skins up everywhere. I swear, homie. All right.
But now everybody knows. You just told everybody.
Now everybody knows. Oh!
Everybody knows.
Ah! Let me see here. Do I have all the qualities? I don't even know. I gotta reload this fucking page, of course.
I have none of the qualities, and that's the way that my viewers prefer it.
I also have none of the qualities.
That's not true.
That's a problem. I need to stop and start it. I think maybe. I don't care enough.
Ooh, I got a new mention. What? I've never seen a mention in Discord.
Hey, oh, I can't do this. Chloe! Thanks for the follow!
Hello, that person.
That's my friend, Chloe.
She's wonderful. Chloe. Congratulations.
She's wonderful. She's one of my wonderful, loving friends that I adore.
Well, that's good. You get a lot of friends.
I have some friends. I have some friends.
I have
a lot of people I call friends, but aren't friends, and then I have actual friends.
Oh, okay.
You're my actual friend. Other people I stream with, most of them aren't my friend.
That's only because we haven't played any kind of like game where we're head to head. We're always like on the same team. As soon as we're on different teams, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, Jocelyn, no, that's it.
I'm gonna fucking school you. What are you talking about? I ain't worried about that.
Well, yeah, if it's a shooter, I'm bad at FPSs.
I'll beat you at any. Joss, I will beat you at any game.
Any game?
Any game.
Any game.
You give me a month to practice it, and I'll beat you at any game.
I don't think that's possible.
Any game.
I have seen you play Fall
Guys.
And...
Except Fall Guys. It's too random. Okay? Almost any game. If we had a one-on-one race in Fall Guys, I think I could beat you.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. I'd stunt on you so badly.
No.
Yeah.
I just don't play
all I would have.
That's all it is.
I really only play when I play with you.
Yeah, same.
I should play it more often though. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think that'd be one of those games that would be, if I could get good at that game and just get all the costumes, that'd be a lot of fun.
I just want the fucking Godzilla costume, and I'm so fucking annoyed that they fucking made it 20 crowns and now it's gone. I'm like, I'm never gonna get it.
No, you're not. And why should you? Do you deserve it?
Fuck you.
I don't know if you do.
Of course I deserve it.
Yeah, you do deserve it. That's true.
Everyone should be able to get that. I mean, I swear to God, that's such bullshit that it's like so expensive.
What I don't understand is like, you'll probably remember, Godzilla versus King Kong.
What about it?
When was that supposed to come out?
It was supposed to come out this summer. This December, actually. Last December. But it's coming out this December now. Or I think it's actually coming out 2022 now.
Okay,
I don't remember.
That makes sense then. I think so as well. It just because like if you think about it, like the Magic set came out and they had the Godzilla tie-ins, and
I
then
have
they
some
had
of
the Godzilla
those.
tie-in with Fall Guys. I bet it was all supposed to be marketed together, and then just the movie execs didn't tell all their nerd friends that hey,
yeah, everything they had all these contracts and things set up for like those kind of things. That was in the movie supposed to come out when that skin came out, right? But like you said, the movie got pushed back, so now everybody's like, all right, we'll just push the content out. What was it? There was something on. Oh yeah, the Tenant was on in Fortnite for some reason, and there's also
really?
a couple other. There's a couple other movie related things that didn't happen this year. Last year, excuse me, I'm still in 2020. That didn't happen last year. That had video game tie-ins that were just nothing because it was 2020 and nothing happened that year.
You know what my least favorite movie tie-in of all time was?
What?
The voice that Palpatine like put out
that Fortnite. Yeah. By the way,
yeah,
not only is that annoying, but that is actually canonically important and mentioned in the movie, but it's not actually in the movie.
I was so upset. So upset when they did that. I was like, really?
Disney. Yeah, it was all part of the thing. It was dumb. I agree.
That's like my least favorite part about the new trilogy. The rest of it, I'm like, hey, it's okay. I don't really have any
I like
qualms.
all of it pretty much. I mean, obviously, I don't like fucking tie-ins that don't do shit or related to a movie that apparently had to go play fucking Fortnite to hear this important plot point in a movie. But outside of that, I like every Star Wars movie that's come out so far.
Didn't they do it at like a random time and didn't tell anyone about it beforehand?
The animated Clone Wars movie was terrible, but I hear the series was great. So it's like
I've heard that too. I haven't watched all of it, but I have watched a good chunk of it, and I've enjoyed what I've seen of it.
Oh, well, I mean, I seen like I said to the movie. I never got around to the show yet, and then because it was all on Netflix at one point, and then it moved off, and then I didn't have it Disney Plus till recently, and I still have to watch The Mandalorian.
Ooh, The Mandalorian's good.
That's what I hear.
It is very good. I recently caught up to the end of that, and now I'm slowly working through Discovery, Star Trek Discovery, which is on CBS.
Another show that I have zero interest in Discovery. I'll be really honest.
Oh, really? How come?
I don't know. After Voyager, I didn't care anything after Voyager.
That's okay. I
like Voyager a lot, but like I don't know. I didn't stick with it. The fandom didn't stick. I saw the movies.
My friend
the movies were good.
Like live tweeting like the entire Star Trek history. Like he's going through and watching all of it, even like the animated show.
Cool. The animated show's great, actually. It actually functions as the fourth season of the show.
Yeah. No, he loves the animated show. He's like they're able to do things that
you should tell him that he needs to watch Star Trek Continues and what was the other one? I think he did. Because those continue the stories also.
Yeah.
Those are original. I love
those. And I apologize. They're actually non-binary, and I'm screwing up their.
Shame!
So I'm shame. Yes, please shame.
Voyager was your favorite. Oh my god, Chloe! Really? Who was your favorite characters? Neelix. I know everyone makes fun of Neelix. I love Neelix.
See, I get a little tired of Neelix.
Fuck you. Neelix rules.
I said a little tired.
Neelix rules. Shut up.
Oh, okay. We want. How do you feel about Tuvix?
He's all right.
No, but like, do you think they should have brought back Neelix and Tuvok after they got merged in the teleporter accident?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I go back and forth. A lot of times I'm like, yes, you should, but at the same time I'm like, maybe not.
Know. It's like one of those things. It's like everyone has a problem with the last season. Everyone has a problem with like the aborted relationship with Chakotay that they were hinting at the beginning with Janeway. Chakotay and Janeway kind of had a thing going for the first season or two.
Yeah,
and then
that's
out of
true.
nowhere, 7 and 9 comes over and everyone wants to fuck her, which is fine. Wow. She's hot, but my point is, and she was a cool character. But my point is, like,
she was a cool character.
My point simply being was that why did they abort that awesome romance that was like budding? I really liked those two as a couple.
Yeah.
Janeway, 7 and 9. It's been a long time though. Oh, 7 I love Janeway. She's one of my favorite captains. She's like my third
Janeway's
favorite.
Great.
She's like top 3. She's number 3.
Out of like what 5? Like
no, top 3. And top 3 is top 3.
Oh, out of everybody.
Yeah.
So I thought you were talking about captains.
I'll always have this deep loving fondness for James T. Kirk, but I also
I don't have any of that.
I really like Cisco. So like Cisco's my number one.
Sweet.
And
Cisco,
some people will fight me and say he's not a captain. I will fucking stab people who say that.
First off, he got promoted in Deep Space Nine. I'm pretty sure.
Not only that. Anyone who says he's not a captain's racist. I'm gonna point it out there. I'm just gonna say it.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Say he's not a captain now. That's right.
All right.
I win.
Doesn't matter because Picard is my first captain, and he will always be my favorite captain.
He was my first also. So yeah.
I got a soft spot for him. I still have a soft spot for Sir Patrick Stewart. I will watch almost anything that he ever appears in.
See, unlike Angie, I can actually make Chloe. Why did you? Chloe,
oh, can you make Chloe?
10. I made her a VIP.
Woo! The power.
It works. I tried to get my friend Angie when she was streaming to do it, but like apparently that's an affiliate only thing, and she just started streaming, so I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to get her VIP'd in my friend Andy's chat. They're girlfriends, but it was like, oh, it didn't work. I'm like, oh, I guess it's an affiliate thing. I'm sorry. Like I didn't know. How could I have known? Where is my sub sound? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Where's your what?
My sub sound. I forgot. Chloe did a follow, and I forgot to play the follow sound. I have a soundboard here.
Yeah, I forgot that you have a stream deck.
Yes, I do. I need a second one. Actually, I want a stream loop.
Second one?
Yes, I want a stream loop. Which
is like a stream deck. On my desk, where your stream desk is at?
What?
I have an empty Chewy wrapper.
That's
where my stream deck would go if I had one.
That you can use like a stream deck on your computer, you know.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Stream Deck makes it for you, so you should be able to do that actually.
Oh, maybe I'll try that out.
Fuck with it that way. But like I wanted originally a second Stream Deck for the soundboard alone, but like I've got a Stream Deck XL. It's huge. I don't need another Stream Deck. I need a Stream Loop, which is similar to Stream Deck but has other controls and other functions. So I just gonna expand my functions to something else and not just focus on one type of thing. But it's like $300, so I won't be getting it anytime soon.
It's only $300.
Only $300.
Before to stream that, I'm sure nets you about $300 every 3 months.
What is this?
It's fine. It's a worthwhile.
Who is this Geek Corner who's streaming?
I don't know. Sounds like a dork.
I actually have a thing in my chat for you, multijoss, and people can click that link and watch both of it at the same time.
Multijoss. That'll be a little discombobulating.
I have multi, which is my sister Tesha when she's on. I have multi Z when I'm with my friend Zernizrak when we're doing Fortnite, and then I have multi Joss when we're doing things with you.
How often do you do Fortnite?
Fridays. Every other Friday, about every Friday. He does it every Friday. I join in intermittently, but I have a setup.
Do you stream when you do your Fortnites?
Yes, I do.
Oh gosh, how come I've never seen you play Fortnite? I didn't do
it because the last time I didn't do it. It was just earlier this year I didn't do it. And then the last Friday of last year, I didn't do it either. So it's been a couple weeks. That's why.
Okay.
Fortnite's not like my first game, not even my favorite game. I just enjoy playing with my friends. You know, that's really what it boils down to. And oftentimes, like, I'll play when I'm not streaming because my friends are playing. So I'm like, okay. But I only play it because I have friends who play it. If they didn't play it, I probably wouldn't even have it installed.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why I don't have it installed anymore. That and because I am trash at it.
Oh,
that is one of maybe like the 4 games you could beat me at.
Only 4 games I can beat you at?
4 games.
Man, I can beat you high score in fucking Castlevania 4. Like I can beat you high score in any Super Nintendo game. Like what are you talking about?
Whoa. Any Super Nintendo game?
Anyone with a high score. With a high score.
My first system.
Or a level. Because I can get farther than you or beat you in a high score.
Well, I think that the ultimate test is we both need to get the Lion King for Super Nintendo and see who can get the farthest without dying.
I had the Lion King. I have Jungle Book.
Ooh.
I have no Lion King.
So I don't have it either. Oh, you know where they do have it, and don't get it right now. You need to save your money. They have it on the Switch.
They also have it on Steam, I think. It's a Disney archive, Disney trilogy or something, right? Isn't it on Steam? It's on like every fucking store. Here, I'm gonna go look.
That's.
I'm gonna look. It's called Disney Afternoon or something, right?
You look. I am not.
Disney.
I'm just gonna take your word for everything that you're gonna say to me right now.
They have a game called Disneyland Adventures. What?
Yeah, I feel like it's you walking around the Disneyland theme park.
It's called Disney Classic Games: Aladdin, Lion King. That's on Steam.
All right,
it's $20. It's also $20 for Switch. I'll probably just get it for the Switch, honestly.
But it's on sale this week until the 21st.
On the Switch?
On the Switch, it's
How
like
much?
$13.
$13? Oh.
Yeah.
I just spent $70.
I know.
I just spent $82 I didn't have already. So.
Ooh, what'd you buy?
The Bruce Lee collection from Criterion Collection, so I can upgrade my. I had a previous release of Blu-rays, which are but Criterion like restores everything. They like go through frame by frame restoration type thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna get that one.
I'm mostly just make fun of the Criterion Collection because I don't know what it's about.
It's about art. It gives you the best video quality with as many special features as I can get muster, and a booklet or a poster, a fold-up poster with an essay on one side, a poster on the other side, and you pay $40 fucking for a release. It's got to be your favorite movie because no one wants to pay $40 for a single damn movie unless you go for Criterion sale, of course. I don't have any Criterions at hand. Do I?
There's a.
Oh, I do have a Criterion at hand. Ha! Or the Worlds. I got this for $27 because Amazon's a good place for Criterions. If you look on Amazon, oftentimes they're $20 to $27 Criterions, which is a very reasonable price for a movie of this high quality. But like the special features are almost as long as the description on the back. You know, the top is the description, the bottom is the special features. So you're getting a loaded set. It's all remastered frame by frame, which is a big thing because a lot of movies have like wear and tear just from being transferred a lot, because every time you pass through the transfer machine to capture it, every time you exhibit it, every time you make a copy of it, it takes wear. And so when they get the masters, or in this case it's probably the interpositive, I would guess. Does it tell me? Oh, it probably tells me in this. Alright, let's see here. The War of the Worlds is presented in its original aspect ratio of 1.37 to 1. On widescreen televisions, black bars will appear on the left and right of the image. This new digital restoration was created in a 4K resolution on a DFT Scanity film scanner. It's a pretty good scanner.
Okay.
From the original 3-strip Technicolor negatives. So it's from the original Technicolor negatives, which I mean, you're probably seeing this in Technicolor in the true Technicolor, because Blu-ray is going to produce as close to film the film's original presentation, which is why Blu-ray is better than DVD in every aspect. DVD is obviously standard definition. It's interlaced or it's progressive scan, but either way, the MPEG encoding that DVDs use crush the image. If you have anything that's black or anything with a lot of details, all of it's gone. All the details are gone. You'll get little when you see like when you watch a movie and there's those black all the black screens and there's a bunch of boxes. That's shitty transfers. That doesn't happen in Blu-ray.
Okay.
That's why Blu-ray is better than DVD. And also, DVDs are slated to last 15, 20 years. So some DVDs you have now, if you have stuff that's been around since 2001, they're going bad.
They're dying,
Thousands of DVDs have never been released. There's thousands of titles, hundreds of titles today, that were released early on in DVD, haven't been released ever since then, only had that one release, and they're all going to go bad eventually. There's no other release for those.
So, I can believe that.
But Blu-ray will last 50 plus years. So like.
So you're gonna replace.
It's gonna outlive me.
And you think so?
Oh yeah, I'm almost 40. If I hit 98, I'm doing pretty fucking good. I don't expect to hit 98.
Oh, but hey, your Blu-rays though. I mean, some of them you probably would have started picking up 15, 20 years ago.
What?
15 years. So wouldn't some of your Blu-rays, wouldn't you have picked them up?
Oh, I have. Okay, so Blu-ray, Blu-ray I started what, 2007, 2008. So yeah, I've got like 12-year-old. I have a few 12-year-old Blu-rays, but I didn't start. I didn't get into Blu-rays till 2010, 2011.
Oh, okay.
I was a late start, so.
a late start.
I was
between someone who didn't have a Blu-ray.
I didn't have a Blu-ray player until actually 2009. 2009 because I bought a PlayStation 3 used. That's how I was able to get my first Blu-ray player.
That's a good way of getting it. It's probably the best way of getting it. I follow this. I don't follow, but I've seen several videos from this one person on TikTok who collects old VHS tapes, and they remind me of you so much. Just because I feel like you guys would share a very similar like appreciation for movies. I know I don't know how you feel about VHSs,
I have no
but
problem with VHS.
okay. But they reminded me of you. I was like, if I got you two in a room, y'all would just like dork out for like an hour and a half, and
Probably.
before you went and got like lunch or something, then you would go back to dorking out.
Probably. I'm a big geek for movies. I watch movies almost every day, so. I was watching a movie and it ended about 10 minutes before I messaged you about getting ready to start up. So I literally watched the movie earlier.
I was watching some random season of MTV's The Challenge.
I don't know
So
what that is. Oh, is that with the Real World Challenge?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh god.
They're all on the
I have
CBS
hung
app.
out with
Well, not all, but
real world contestants, and that show is a fucking trip in the back end.
oh, I'm sure it
Oh, they
is.
really fucking manipulate you and shit. Yeah, he's telling me all
Oh
about it.
yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. I would never want to be on a
It's
show
like
like that.
I want to say I was big. I wasn't big. I was a small fry in an indie wrestling org. Like I was like the new person, just kind of like my wife was the photographer, and so I was just like helping out and stuff. So I got to talk to a lot of wrestlers in the backstage, outside of the
Yeah.
personas, and it's wrestlers will talk shit about each other to each other. They constantly talk shit about each other. So if you talk to a wrestler and he's away from other wrestlers, he'll talk shit about his peers. They all do it. It's a thing.
Well, yeah,
Because
that
what they
makes
want
sense.
you
I
to
mean,
do is they want to see if you will go talk shit. Because it's actually a rib. It's a rib on you to see if you will talk shit about someone else behind their back.
but
And the
like,
answer is
and like,
no. You don't ever, because that's stupid.
yeah, like I
But
wouldn't do that. I'd just
but
be
they
like,
rib each other constantly by talking shit about each other. And so they'll come to you if you are buddy with them. They'll start talking shit about their friend to you. Or they'll talk shit about you to you. I mean, like, it's all part of the gag, but like, it's really strange when you first get there. You're like, why are these people making fun of me? Why are they making fun of them? What's going on?
see, I feel like if I did anything,
my friend, carnies. That's what's going on.
if I did anything, I would like call them over or just like yell over the person that I'm talking to, and be like I would like tell them right in front of the other person and be like, hey, dude, this chick's talking shit about you. What's up with that?
And they're
That
like,
way, like,
you're like,
they
oh,
know I'm
her?
not
Yeah,
going
she
behind
sucks.
their back.
And like, they'll throw a fucking shit talk back. I mean, that's how it is. If you like, do you hear what she's saying about you? And like, oh yeah, she's a fucking bitch. I'm like, hey.
Hey,
I'm just like,
there
what
we
the
go.
fuck?
Okay. I thought that
But
was
yeah.
just me. All right,
No,
cool.
it's everyone fucks around with each other. It's part of the culture. And like, if you don't get it, you're not in. Like that's really valuable.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't be in because I
Yeah.
it is hard for me to be around outgoing people for more than like 2 seconds. I was like, I get constantly worn down.
And every wrestler, I shouldn't say nearly every wrestler and almost all the baby faces are fucking prima donnas. Prima donnas. I swear to fuck.
When you say baby faces, are you literally just mean like pretty boys?
No, baby faces mean good guys. It's baby face versus heels. Heels are bad guys, baby faces are good guys. Okay. Sorry, I forget. Not everyone knows the goddamn lingo.
Well, I know what a heel is.
Well, yeah, that's entering it into the common lexicon. That's why.
I thought there was a different name for the good guys. I don't know what it was, but whatever. It's fine. I believe you. I just didn't know that's what they were called. So I never really I didn't get much into wrestling. Sometimes in high school, my friend and I, because I was at his house like every single weekend, we would watch some wrestling, but mostly I would just play WWE. Was it WWE at the time? Whatever it was called, SmackDown for the PlayStation 1.
That was before 2005, so yes, it was WWF at the time.
WWF, thank you. I was like,
2004, I think, is when they switched the name, because Wildlife Federation or whatever, they had like a deal, and WWE at the time was just not abiding by the deal for a decade solid, so they finally got sued for it. And then they can't use WWF anymore because of it. Because of that, because they had a deal. The thing is there's no actual... The lawsuit entitled... Here's the interesting thing about the WWF lawsuit, right? The WWF lawsuit wasn't over the title WWF. The punishment for failing to the agreement that they could both be WWF was that WWF lost the right to be WWF because they reneged on an agreement they made with the Wildlife Federation, whatever, World Wildlife Federation, whatever they're called. And so, like... There was that's the dispute, was they were supposed to pay a certain amount of money. They were supposed to only use it in certain aspects and in certain realms. They were using it in other realms. It was conflicting with the World Wildlife Federation. They went to court. They resolved it. WWF can't use the name WWF except when they're old footage now. Now they have an agreement now. Their old footage, their past footage can say it, but almost all of it's been blurred already. So they blurred the master tapes like idiots.
Do they really?
They did. Past tense. They don't do anymore. They are smarter now. They were past tense, not smart. I wouldn't say that they're smart now either, because Vince McMahon still runs the company. But like,
I didn't want to say that out loud.
Vince is still a crazy old codger. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in wrestling. But that's beside the point, and not really the purview of our discussion.
we could make it the purview of our discussion.
We could. I don't know if.
It'd be a one-sided discussion because I don't know much about the business aspect of any.
Wrestling's not hugely popular, so it's not like a huge tractor for people.
See, I see more people talking about wrestling lately, though.
Now, but you have to understand, in the '90s, it was as big as football.
Was it really?
It was a big business. It was the biggest it's ever been. Was in the late '90s. The biggest. The Attitude Era made the most money than any other era at the time, which is why they keep trying to recapture that glory and failing. That's neither here nor there. Let's talk about something nerdy. Something else that's nerdy. Obviously, wrestling is very nerdy.
All right, so what editions of Dungeons and Dragons have you played?
I started with second edition, but I was like 10, 12. I don't remember. We played, but I doubt we used the rules properly. And then, And then I didn't actually learn how to play the game and play it properly and actually role play on any kind of regular basis until I was 15. That was 96. I think 3.5 had just come out. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a year before.
Okay.
So yeah, I started in 3.5. I actually had a hand-me-down 3.0 rulebook for a while, and then I bought 3.5 because I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean the Paladins or the Rangers different?" No one told me.
I literally picked up all of the 3 core rulebooks of 3.0. And then, 2 months later, 3.5 came out, and I was like, whatever, I'm a teenager. I'm just going to buy them. Let's go.
90% of the content is the same, so you're fine. But it's the fucking Ranger. It's any Ranger variant in any book got to be done because the Rangers changed completely. Well, not completely. They got better. And then they made it even better. The thing is, the Ranger's always been underpowered. Until recently. Until recently, they gave it all these fucking magic abilities that didn't quite have before without having huge levels. But now he sits at third level. You're like, oh, he can turn into a fucking werebear at 4th level? Are you fucking shitting me? That's insanity. They're insane in the newest edition. They're so overpowered. They went the other direction,
The 5th edition is so good. I don't know if you've played it at all.
I have played 3rd, 4th, and 5th, yes.
I love
2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I guess, technically, but...
I also really liked 4th edition as well, but that's mostly because I would always play with a bunch of newbies. So it was really easy to just be like, hey, you can use these whenever you want. You can use these powers once per encounter. You can use these once a day.
Yeah, they were easy. 4th edition I liked. I actually liked it. Felt like an MMO, which wasn't D&D, which I understand why people didn't like it. But I liked it, but
Yeah, I thought it was great. No, the reason I brought it up is because I was listening to something and they were talking about how I think it was either the 1st or the 2nd edition. When you leveled up, you actually got you became a level 2 warrior, but you also got a new rank as well. So a level 1 fighter is a veteran, and a level 2 is a warrior, and then once you get up to level 10, you become a lord. And every class had their own title that went along with it for every level. I kind of want to bring that back. The 5th edition, because I think that is really cool.
I don't give a fuck what edition to play. I just like playing characters. You and if it's an edition I don't know, just give me a pre-rendered character. I want to play a barbarian. Give me a fucking barbarian character sheet. Okay, fantastic. That's all I fucking need. The character. I've been role playing for so long that the character doesn't need to be predefined. I will just play a fucking character. I'll put the thing down. I'll look at the stats.
Yeah, min max. Come on now.
No, I hate min max. I don't even care about that. I literally do random rolls for stats. I don't care. Because the whole point is...
Random rolls?
I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. I just don't care. I just want to play the game, and having random stats can make it really fucking interesting. I'm a barbarian with 7 dexterity, okay? You understand? It can be really fucking weird, but it can be really interesting. You get a 6 intelligence, and you get to play a really dumb person.
Oh yes, I
And
had.
It can be really fun to just throw monkey wrenches into play in fun situations because your character would do this thing, you know.
So for fourth edition especially, you needed to have a healer. Like the whole game was built that you
Yes.
had the four things covered.
Yes. You need a
And one
cleric or
time,
a
like my
paladin.
player
100%.
didn't want to do that, so I threw together a Dragonborn cleric, and I rolled his stats randomly. And he was charismatic. He was super strong. He was wise. He had 4 intelligence. So like he was like a sage, but he could just never communicate clearly.
That's
So
great.
like pretty much now, like I still have him show up every time that we play like any kind of real campaign, and his name is Tarhoon. And his most signature thing is just the fact that he like yells his name before going into battle. So sometimes it's like, and in the distance
like
you just hear Tarhoon.
I love that. What's your favorite system?
So I haven't played too many systems. So I do have to say Dungeons and Dragons, like the D20 system. I do think I like the 5th edition over 3.5, even though 3.5 is what I've learned. But I also have stolen some things from the Star Wars, the new Star Wars RPG.
Star Wars Saga from the early 2000s, late 2000s was probably one of the best Star Wars systems ever. That new Final Fantasy Flight system is just so obtuse.
I knocked over a bunch of cards getting this.
That's the Final Fantasy game, or a Fantasy Flight game, right? Yeah, that game is so obtuse. Here, roll this random dice for this like, no, fuck you. That's some dumb shit.
I kind of like it.
You have to have like a million fucking random specialized dice, which I hate.
Yeah, well, yes. So there is that.
That's not the way to sell a role-playing game, all right?
I enjoyed it though, because like, so I ran my players through like the introductory quest.
I'm sure it's fun.
And after that, one of my players was like, I want to make up my own thing and throw it through you guys. And I was like, sweet, let's do it. So like the first thing that we did, we were on our spaceship, and 3 TIE fighters came, and they demolished us. Like none of us rolled good, and those TIE fighters rolled amazing. So eventually, I was like we were about to die, and it was like, all right. So we played chicken with the planet, and we just went full speed directly at this moon and pulled up right at the last second.
Oh my god!
But we just barely made that save. If we hadn't made that save, we would have just like destroyed all my friend's plans.
I think D20 Modern is my favorite system. It's spin off 3.5.
Oh, you know that makes sense for you.
It's a halfway point between 3.5 and Saga. I like some additions from Saga, but like D20 Modern, I play my brain is composed of conspiracy theories and supernatural shit because that's all I read and watch like for like years. So I can literally just throw any conspiracy, supernatural, modern game right in your face. Like, oh, you are called to the junkyard from the Hoffman Institute, sends you to the junkyard because there's some strange disturbance. Now you have to fight a tired golem, a golem made of tires. I mean, like, come on. Not? It's like cool shit like that. I mean, that's the shit you can do in D20 Modern. You can't really do in fantasy. Also, I find fantasy very restrictive.
See, I love fantasy, and I'm learning to get less.
My least favorite setting ever.
Oh no! See, I restrict myself because I'm always like, there's got to be a reason why this exists, and I'm getting better as to being just like, it's magic. That's why it exists.
Yeah.
And like originally I had a hard time doing that, but now I'm getting better with it.
It's like, you know, the fake fantasy worlds don't have any obligation to be realistic in any way.
I know.
You know, it bothers me to no end when people are like, oh, but that couldn't happen, and they're talking about a scene in a movie because like. Guess what? It didn't happen. It didn't really actually happen. So guess what happened?
Yes.
Whatever the fuck the writer wanted to make it happen. Because guess what? It's not fucking real! It's like, how do you kill a vampire?
So the way that I would kill a vampire is a stake through its heart.
You can kill a vampire any way you want because they don't fucking exist!
Well, then I'm going to kill it with a stake through the heart.
There you go.
I just told you.
What I'm saying, people are like, oh, vampires can't go in the sun. Well, write the book where vampires can go in the sun. Guess what? They went in the sun. Oh no! Who cares? Just enjoy yourself.
Dracula goes out in the middle of the day, but he's just like, he becomes like a normal guy. He's not strong anymore. Yeah, in the book.
Oh, I haven't read the book since high school.
Look, he goes out, he really stops Dracula in the books is he can't cross running water. So he comes to a bridge and he's like,
can't.
I can't cross
this. That's a thing.
Hands up.
That's a big thing. It's the supernaturals, and the undead cannot cross running water. It's actually interesting enough. That's a commonality through lots of cultures.
Oh, that's weird.
You know, like a lot of cultures with the undead can't cross running water. It's an interesting thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder where it stems from. Like, that's my question. Like, I like culturally speaking, what's the running water thing mean?
I don't know.
Is
like, I mean,
running
it's
water
very
is clean, a symbol of like cleanliness, maybe.
It could be that. It could also just be like a hard, fast border kind of a thing, where like, I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
The visual line in the road, maybe.
Yeah,
that's interesting. No, I mean, like, yeah. Like, that's why I said, like, everyone's like, oh, well, that's not real. Like, okay, so how do you kill a vampire? And they give me an answer like, no, you can kill a vampire you want because they don't exist. They're not real. They're fictional.
I mean, in D&D,
you can apply whatever rules you want. Okay? But they can, but, you know, just by your own rules, and there you go. You've got a fucking vampire. Done.
Do you know who in the D&D universe who Mordekainen is?
I am aware of the name, yes.
Cool. He's a super powerful mage. He's one of those mages where he tries to like kind of keep balance to like the Galactic Order more or less. And he shows up in this one book that Wizards of the Coast put out, and at one where you actually go fight Castle Ravenloft. That one.
Okay.
If you've heard of that, it's like a Gothic horror one.
Yeah, but I know, but you should definitely say it for people who don't know. Obviously.
Yeah, sorry. It's a Gothic horror one, and there's a vampire whose name is escaping my mind at the moment. Count von something. But regardless, Mordekainen is this super like powerful mage, and you encounter him during the campaign, and my friends were playing it, and they got lucky, and they counterspelled one of Mordekainen's really powerful spells. Ooh. And like they're like, I'm never gonna be able to top that. I'm like, that's true. Like he's.
Have you heard the classic gazebo story?
I love the gazebo story.
Have you heard the classic Vecna's head story?
No, I don't think so. Tell me.
Okay, so there's a questing party, and they're told of this rumor of the rumor of the lore, the legend of Vecna's head. The person who cuts their own head off and puts the Vecna's head on their stump will gain infinite power. And guess what? The thing is there are two different parties, and this guy's running two different games, and he's working in the background, the parties against each other. One party started the legend, the other party ended up killing all of themselves trying to put Vecna's head on their.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Right? It's great. And so there's way more detail. You can probably put the Vecna's head story into Google and find it immediately, but
I will.
You should read it. I cannot give it any justice. It's not my story, you know. But there's much more detail. It's a lot more hilarious. But that's like the very simple of like, oh, you died. I wonder why. Did you cut your own fucking head off? Yeah, like, oh god.
You know what? I think you would really enjoy Over the Edge.
Okay.
It's an RPG system, but it's pretty much like all role playing. Like when you go through the book, it literally says on one of the pages, you can be expected to roll a dice maybe 2-3 times over a 2-hour session.
I'm cool with that. I love games like that.
And I was like, you know what? I know just the person who would like that kind of a game.
I suck at dice rolling. I have really bad dice rolls. Like I'm cursed. So like anything to ignore the dice rolls is great. Yeah. All those powers that ignore dice rolls, I usually go with those. I don't need dice rolls. Or anything that doesn't need a dice roll, I try to get those first. Just if it comes down to it and I gotta roll a dice, I'm gonna fail if it's necessary. If it's really important, I'm gonna fail it. Almost always.
Well, yes.
Always. Like, I need to make this save to stay standing, or the entire party gets killed by this bad guy. I died. Never mind. You're all dead. Sorry. Like that's my luck. That's literally my luck. Speaking of my luck, I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't have anybody in my chat, so for Elise's chat, I do apologize. Should probably just I guess I could pop you guys open real quick in my other browser, see how y'all's chat's going. Because honestly, Elise is the one who does the talking, you know? I just kind of respond. It's what I do best. I wish I could say that I'm interesting, but here's the thing. I'm not interesting, All right. Let's see if this crashes here. We might get double. Oh no, good. Started off mute. Hey, it's just you. See, I popped in real quick. How you doing, Chloe? I hope you are having an a-okay wonderful night. Actually, oh wait, no, I have somebody in chat now. Ian, hello. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to hear from you tonight. Actually, I should be up in Elise's chat just so I can start getting some of those sweet skin slips. Is that what he calls them? Skin tags. I got 15,000. I'm saving up for 1 million so I can become a VIP. It doesn't matter, honestly, because here's the thing. Elise says I can't be both a mod and a VIP at the same time, and I say that is wrong. It's messed up, is what that is. I want to play D&D again. Ian, when are we gonna play D&D again? Do you know? Like, is that like a next week kind of a thing, or is this like, is it a more than next week kind of a thing? Because like, have I completed the campaign yet? No, not even close. But I've read more. Oh, like 2 weeks. Okay. Oh wait, it's like November, like the
Oh, hi, Chloe.
weeks is
Actually,
gonna
we have
be.
like 10 viewers, which I'm really excited about. That's a higher number than I'm normally used. I usually get like 7 at highest.
Oh, hi,
Which is nice.
look at that.
Not my highest I've ever had, mind you, but you know, it's a nice number. I'm not complaining about. And thank you for coming, Chloe. I really appreciate it.
I'm surprised that I didn't drive them away when you left. So I'm glad.
I mean, we lost. We had 14, and I went pee.
Gotcha. You're welcome for driving your engagement numbers down.
You're welcome. I mean, yeah, thank you. I mean, shit, sorry. Wrong way. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
I haven't been. I was okay. So like, I'm unshaving right now. I hate it, right? But like, I got on Friday night at 9 p.m. I got my tooth infected. My tooth flared up, right?
Oh, that sucks.
So then, I'm like in pain. I can't shave, and I get to the point where I'm like, I have like a fucking beard, and I'm like, okay, I took a Vicodin. I took a Vicodin, wait for it to start, and I shaved my face. I had to. The dysphoria was so bad. I hadn't looked at myself in the mirror for like almost 2 fucking weeks. It was so bad.
Oh yeah.
I just needed to fucking get that.
You've gone to the dentist, is that correct?
And I'm currently recovering, which is ow. Well, I keep removing this from my ear because it's hurting
fine.
My jaw. Julia! Oh my gosh, long time.
I need to get to the doctor myself because like if I sneeze or if I just sit too long or if I cough while I'm sitting down, like my tailbone, it's just like, guess what? Welcome to the pain zone.
Oh yeah, I get bad tailbone issue too.
Julia,
I only recently changed to Elise, so you didn't miss too much. But thank you. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I missed you.
Julia, don't believe her. She has changed her name 20 times in the past week alone.
That's not true at all, actually. The
absolutely
not true.
I've made that up. Don't believe anything I say.
I was so reticent about changing my name that I didn't change it for weeks.
Do you mind if I ask you why you changed it?
Just felt like changing it.
Okay. I didn't know if it was something that you'd been thinking about for a while. If you were just like, a couple weeks.
I was like, a couple weeks. I'm like, I like the name Chance, but like, I don't know.
I like Elise.
It doesn't necessarily fit me, right? It does fit me, but it doesn't necessarily fit me because I have no luck. So that should be called No Chance. But but no. I don't know. Chance. Elise is Chance's friend in my favorite novel, so I just kind of like.
Oh, look at that! What is your favorite novel?
Threshold by Caitlin Arcurian, who I actually fell in love with that novel. Loved it before I was ever trans. She found out she was trans. Then I came out, and then so I was, hey.
You copycat.
I'm inspired, yeah.
Inspired. That's a better word for it. I like that.
It's inspired. I'm influenced by.
Ooh. I'm not. I just stole it wholesale from other people is what I did. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try that on. Again, that's not true at all. I would not put myself through this kind of awkwardness if I didn't have to. So
messaged.
What? Someone messaged you?
No, I'm getting a message in the background, so I'm like, I'm turning off my messaging. I'm like,
It's time for me to go and just message you a lot. Here we
stop
go.
it! Stop it! You're so mean to me.
We're gonna play word association. I'm gonna give you 20 different words. You just tell me, first word that pops into your mind.
Okay.
All right. Chair.
I'm sitting in one.
Race car.
I would love to drive one.
Clover.
Field.
Oh, damn it. That was gonna be my next word. Desk.
Top.
Vanilla ice cream.
Needs chocolate on it to make it chocolate. Fuck.
You are disgusting.
Fuck plain vanilla. It needs something. I need contrast. I love putting chocolate syrup on vanilla because I get chocolate and vanilla. I get like both.
Yeah, but then you ruin your vanilla ice cream.
No, I don't. I made chocolate vanilla swirl. I made my own ice cream.
No.
I didn't ruin anything. I made a new ice cream.
No,
There's no ruining things. Excuse me. Don't gatekeep ice cream. All right.
I'm gonna gatekeep ice cream all I want to.
I'm gonna ban you. That's it.
Oh no!
You're banned.
Not
You're banned
again.
forever.
It's the longest I've been unbanned from your channel.
Gatekeeping is like actually one of the big no-nos on my channel in my Discord.
No, because you know that I do.
It's something I used to gatekeep myself. I mean, when I didn't know any better. Like what the easiest way to gatekeep without realizing? The easiest way. You haven't seen that yet?
Oh man, I do that a lot.
Shut the fuck up. It doesn't.
I'm sorry. I think I may have done that.
There's lots of people who have not seen lots of classic cinema, and that doesn't mean anything. Just you instead be like, oh my god, when you see that, finally you're gonna love it. So good. You gotta be positive, not negative. When you say, oh, you haven't seen that, you make someone feel bad for missing out, right?
That's true.
So like it's things like
it's
that.
Not gatekeeping, though.
It took me years to figure that out. Like you know what I mean? Like I didn't know that until years later, and I was like, oh, I'm an asshole. Oops. I didn't realize it, and I'm sure a lot of people do it without even realizing it.
Well, I know I do. So.
And it doesn't make you a bad person. I'm just being facetious.
No, it does.
When I say about, like if you do it on purpose, like a shithead, you're a bad person. If you're doing it and you're like, oh, it's a bad habit, I gotta break. That's something else. It's a whole other thing. Anyway.
What's the? Oh wait, we're doing word association.
No, you just change subject. Go ahead. That's
okay.
Fine.
What is? Hello, Joel. How you doing? Thanks for coming by.
Oh, yay.
What's the most recent movie you've seen, as in like theatrical release? Recent, not like last movie seen.
Last one was Marvel or Avengers Endgame.
Oh, okay. That's a little while. I thought you would have seen other movies since then. I don't know why. You watch a lot of like the old movies that I haven't seen though, so that's probably.
I've got 3,000 plus movies. Actually, I can give you an exact title, an exact count right now.
Yeah, you better.
3,364. As of today, I added a new title. In fact,
3,300.
Heart of Dragon. Actually replaced. This came in the blue case, but I changed it out.
Why you were tampering with the original?
Because the blue case was okay. So there was a time about 2 years ago when there was a bunch of releases that normally come in clear cases, but the clear cases were short run, and like they were short stock. They were short stock, so a lot of companies just did a bunch of blue cases instead. Do I have the blue case here? Did I put it? Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I see it. I see it.
Blue case, yeah. I have a spot up there, but I just haven't gotten to really do that yet. Kitty, hi Sherlock. But yeah, Heart of Dragon, Jackie Chan film. Great. I've never seen it actually. I bought it blind. But Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, sold.
I admire you for just picking up movies that you have never seen.
I mean, I say I go in blind, but I really don't go in blind because everything I've ever picked up, I've had research of. I read a review that without spoilers, or I look at some of the stuff said on Twitter about a movie, or I'll look at some of the GIFs sometimes if it's like it depends on the movie. Sometimes I don't want a spoiler. Most of the time I don't want a spoiler. Sometimes I'm like, okay, it's a Jackie Chan film. Let's look up some of the GIFs. Heart of Dragon, go to images on Twitter, and you'll just see some image,
Okay, that's a good way of doing it.
Because, like, it's Jackie Chan. I'm not going to not enjoy watching Jackie Chan beat the fuck out of a bunch of dudes and do some stunts and shit, right? So, but I have been focusing on getting some titles I've been needing to get for a while. So, like,
okay.
So I got Mannequin 2 on the move, which is not a good movie, but I own it because I had Mannequin 1 and I like both of them, and I didn't have Mannequin 2, so I was like, all right, fine. And I found out it's out of print, so I had to buy it used, but it was pretty cheap still. Well, the last one I bought was really cheap. Now it's like $25. I bought the last $15 one on the internet currently.
That's pretty good. I can't get into collecting movies. I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of my movies. So you should probably see if you want any of them.
Hit me up before you just get rid of them.
A lot of them might be DVDs, so I won't hit you up with those.
Depends on the movie.
Blu-rays.
Some movies don't matter. If it's like a comedy I haven't seen, I'll pick it up on a DVD. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch a 600 megabyte AVI. It's the same quality.
Hook you up with Bubble Boy.
This is a double dip. I already have a Blu-ray of this title. The reason I bought this is because this is the only way to see the extended director's cut. It's only released on this. Meanwhile, the theatrical cut, which is listed on here and only on the DVD, is in Blu-ray on the other set I have. Plus, they have completely different special features. It's one of my favorite movies from my favorite directors, Tobe Hooper. So it's like, you know, I don't like double dipping for the most part. I really try not to because it's so. Every 2 years, there's a new title for some of these movies. Like Evil Dead, for a long time, every year got a new release, and every year they had just one new special feature. So I have like 11 copies of Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness.
How do you feel about like changes to the movie like that? Like, for instance, like for George Lucas and his edits to Star Wars.
No.
Are you?
No. No.
But you're okay with an extended cut, even though that also changes
the director's. Okay, so here's the thing. My problem with George Lucas isn't that he made his own cut. My problem with George Lucas is that he never released a theatrical cut after he made his own cut. He refuses to release any other cut. He says he destroys the fucking negatives. And that's why they're in the National Film Archive, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't the special editions that went to the Film Archive. It was the original releases. Okay? So they exist, and George is fucking lying shit, and I don't. And then he lied. The minute he lied about that, I lost all respect for him. 1,000%. You lie about that, it's a completely needless lie. He could just say, I don't want to. I would respect him more if he just said, I didn't want to. But he lied about it first. He lied.
And that's the only reason you dislike his changes?
Yep.
Okay.
I do not appreciate lying at all. I myself am a very truthful, honest person, and I expect the same thing from other people. And if they aren't that to me, I can't trust them. I need 100% honesty between friends, Otherwise, we're acquaintances. That's a big difference between friends and acquaintances. My friends, my friends that I'm like, people I actually consider my friends, I say I love you to them. I say I keep them close. I talk to them all the time. My friends are important to me. There are my real friends, the capital F friends. There's like 10 of them. Okay. Some people, I can message right now my friend Angie or my friend Chloe, who's in chat, right?
Oh, yeah.
And just be I can just emotionally dump on them all my shitty day, and they will be the most supportive, loving people in my life. I adore them, but that's friendship, okay? And if I can't trust those people, they're not in that friend bracket, right?
Okay, yeah. So, no, that makes sense. I'm following.
I trust you. I love you. You've never lied to me. As far as I know.
That you know of.
And if I found out you lied to me, we'd have to have a real honest discussion about this. Because, you can't lie to me like that. It's not okay.
And then I rip off my face and I'm actually George Lucas underneath here.
If you have something you don't want to share, that's the other thing. You can keep things to yourself, obviously.
I'm an open book.
But what I'm saying, if you're that's between me and my partner, fine. That's between you and partner. I don't step on toes, right?
No.
But, I will tell you anything that's happening in my life. I'm just an open person, and I greatly adore and care for people who are open and with me in return, and so I hold those people closer to me than I do just my acquaintances. I've got thousands of acquaintances. I've got hundreds of
a lot of people.
Lowercase f friends. People are I'm really friendly with. I hung out with a lot of, but I don't know. We're not I don't say I love you to these people. I don't worry about these people on a daily basis. My friends, I go to their Twitter page, I check up on them, I message every day, good morning, how are you? I'm super close with some friends, and those are the capital F friends, The important people.
I'm a crappy friend because I don't do any of that. If they talk to me, I'll respond. But I'm not great at holding conversations. So I feel bad. Joel, who's in my chat right now, I never message him because I'm a terrible friend. He's always the one that initiates that. I'd always feel bad. So I'm I don't want to bug him.
Not only did Han not first Bramble Forest and Geek Corner's chat, but Joss's chat, but like he now says McClunky. What?
What?
Yeah, now when fucking Dorito dies, he says McClunky, and I don't know why. It's like George Lucas's last little troll to us, and those are the only editions they're allowed to release, I guess. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Someone needs to assassinate George Lucas already.
What if you made that like Disney's purchase contingent on that always being canon, and they had
I don't
to
own
destroy
any of the first 6 films.
Oh, you don't?
Nope, because they don't release anything but the special edition.
Well, that is true.
I mean, I own the original trilogy, but like I have the despecialized. There's a guy named Harmy. You can go type in HARMY into YouTube. You can type in HARMY into YouTube, and you can go look it up. It's a whole thing. This despecialized edition. They take like all the high def sources that are available with the special edition, and then they take all the highest quality of the non-specialized stuff, and they basically just overlay the parts that are been overlaid with CGI. It's really fascinating when you go back and look at the restoration. If you remind me, I'll send you the links to the video.
Cool.
It's fascinating. And hi, Blind Gamer. Sorry I didn't see you come in the chat.
The fourth movie, when Jabba shows up for the first time, isn't Jabba just like a human in the original theatrical cut?
That was the guy who was supposed to be a stand-in. That scene doesn't need to be in the movie. It doesn't really need to be there.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, can I make the most controversial opinion that you will hear tonight?
Sure.
The entirety of Blade Runner didn't need to be in Blade Runner. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to allow Lucas to have his one scene.
Sorry, did you just insult Blade Runner? I'm sorry. So you didn't like a movie, and so you don't think it should exist? Please explain that to me. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, please.
Oh, I hate Blade Runner. It's so boring.
Which cut did you see?
What?
Which cut did you see? There are 5 cuts.
Yeah, I know. And people don't get mad about that, and they should.
No, because there's only one cut you should be watching, and that's the final cut. Because the final cut is...
you should watch the theatrical cut.
No, you should not.
That was the first time that came out.
The theatrical cut is a compromised cut. It is terrible. There's actively scenes in it that just completely kick the legs out of the movie. You got to watch the final cut, which is on Blu-ray, because the final cut is the director's actual version of the movie that he wanted to release, but the studio wouldn't let him. Okay?
But what about George Lucas?
George Lucas had all the rights to release everything he wanted. He just changed it later. He released his director's cut. No.
He released his ideal version later on.
Why? What logic circle are you trying to take me in that Blade Runner and Star Wars? Hold on. George Lucas has nothing to do with Blade Runner. Blade Runner is Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott didn't get a chance to release his movie. Lucas did, and then changed it later. That's not a director's cut. That's Lucas fucking with his shit because he's unhappy with his art. The reason why Final Cut of Blade Runner is important is because it's actually what the director wanted to do the first time, but could not because of studio restrictions, studio interference. Producers fucking things up. Lucas never had that. Lucas was his own producer. Okay? Lucas literally just changed it because he changed his fucking mind. I don't respect that at all. Your art's done. It's in the public domain. If you're gonna release a new cut, you gotta have the other cut available still. You have to. Otherwise,
that is fair.
Otherwise, you're a fucking shit. You are just a rotten person who's taking someone's joy from them. Because people don't like that version. Lots of people don't like that version. Kids do because they grew up with that one. Other people like it because they like it, right? But the one that fans want, if you're not appeasing your fans, what are you doing? You don't deserve the money. If you don't make your fans happy, you don't deserve money. You don't deserve the money that you get if you're not trying to make your fans happy. If you're not trying to please your fans with your art that is supposed to be crowd-pleasing art, specifically it's movies, okay? If you're actively trying to make them upset, you are not an artist, you are a troll, and you don't have the right to edit your art anymore. You've lost it.
You know, I'm a little surprised by your take on that.
There's a whole documentary about George Lucas and what he did.
No, but like, I'm surprised that you're like, art should exist to make money.
No, art shouldn't make. No, it shouldn't. Art exists. Art. You should make art because you want to make the art. If it makes money, that's a bonus. Okay.
Right.
I didn't say anything about that. I'm saying Lucas put his director's cut out and then decided to make a new director's cut, and that's great. Yeah. You're gonna release the other cut. Meanwhile, Blade Runner is the exact opposite. Didn't get to put his director's cut out. They made him put like voiceover, which compromises the entire film and the integrity of the film, and then he cut out like some key scenes. Like there's a whole plot line you're missing if you've never seen the final cut.
The cut that I saw, it was not the theatrical cut. I can tell you that much, but I don't know which of the other cuts it was.
Because there is the director's cut, which is not actually the director's cut. That was some notes by the director that the studio did, and then he finally actually got his actual cut with the final cut. So that's very specific.
So it may have been the director's
which
cut.
is close, very close, a decent version, pretty good. Missing a key scene, 2 key scenes, which give you a plot thread about Decker and his and the reality about him. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. Okay, and we can talk about it in detail off the stream, no problem. But I don't want to spoil it because it's a really, really, it's like an important thing in the film, and it's like if I spoil it and no one's seen it, that's gonna ruins the movie. Takes the fucking legs out of the movie, so I don't want to.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. It's a movie that's important to me, Blade Runner.
And I apologize then.
No, you don't have to apologize. You can have your opinion. I wanted you to make sense to me how you thought that. Because what you said was nonsensical, and that's what offended me, was that you're making your opinion on this movie on a nonsensical decision, which made no sense to me. What bothers me the most is the nonsense thing, okay? Like, what?
It dragged on to me. Like, I don't know. And, like, I gave it a shot.
But
and I also gave, like, I watched the new one, too. I was like, maybe I like the new one.
Oh, I like the new one a lot.
You know what it is?
What?
I just don't think I like noir films. And that's all that Blade Runner is. It's a noir film.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a noir, and that's fair.
And I think that's what it is. I think I just don't. That genre is not for me.
I can respect that. That's an opinion I can respect.
But also, part of me really loves the fact that I can walk to any nerd group and be like, Blade Runner sucks, and just watch that entire group just like groan as one person.
You lose so much respect when you formulate your opinions like that. You know,
it's not an opinion.
No, saying Blade Runner sucks is an opinion, but saying that is a very unintelligent way of expressing that opinion. And when you say that to a bunch of nerds, they look at you like you're an idiot. They don't look at you like, oh, you're an idiot troll, and they don't respect you. That's it. Done. So you lost all respect to the group that you wanted to talk to. Oops.
I don't have any respect amongst my friends. They know that one of my favorite movies is the whole Jurassic Park. What is it up to now? It's going to be a sectilogy.
5 movies. There's going to be a 6th eventually someday.
So the double trilogy there.
It's called septology, and that's 5, isn't it? Is it sextology?
It's sextilogy, right? Because that's
sextuple. Sextuple. It's a sex.
Yeah.
That sounds sexy. Anyway.
Because like
we are
whenever we're talking about
we are in JW3, which is the 6th film in the franchise, but there are 2 trilogies to be fair. But yeah,
there are 2 trilogies.
They are connected, but I'm just saying, we're on JW3, which is the 6th entry in the JP series, which is a little weird thing to say, because I'm like.
I really genuinely enjoy the most recent 2. I like both Jurassic Worlds. They're not good movies, but they're fantastic entertainment.
Don't make formative statements like that when you don't have proof to back it up. I'll just squash you super hard.
My proof is that I have eyes.
No, you just say you have your opinion, but the way you're saying it is maybe a little abrasive. That's the word I'm looking for. You're being abrasive.
What is the correct way to say a movie is trash, but I still like it?
I enjoyed it, even though no, you just enjoyed it. Why? What? Hold on. First of all, why do you have to have a qualifier if it's trash? Explain that to me.
Oh, because it sets up everything about my opinions. It's pretty much my way of saying, hey, this is how you can tell that my opinions are not valid. It's kind of like you would never, ever, ever let me be your friend on Letterboxd.
Oh, no. It's not. No, I don't. No. Letterboxd is very specific because I follow like 12 people. They have specific opinions. They have specific opinions which help me find movies. That's all I use Letterboxd for in that case. And it's nothing personal about following people. I don't even follow my best friend, okay? I don't
exactly.
So it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with like I follow 12 people because they have specific tastes in film that I also share. So that if I see a movie I've never seen and they give it 4 stars, there's a good chance I'm gonna enjoy that movie. That's really all I do. And Jet Blast says, just the last time the theatrical release of Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6 were a special feature on the DVD release in 2006, and that's true. But actually, that's just a Laserdisc copy. So no, the last time it was actually released as Laserdisc. But okay.
Oh.
But okay, we'll get semantics, technicalities, whatever. It's all silly. It's just a Laserdisc transfer. It's just literally just a Laserdisc slapped on a disc. There's no chapters or anything. No subtitles, no audio options. Like, here's your Laserdisc, have fun.
Oh, really?
The literal Laserdisc has more options. The literal Laserdisc has more options. But no, I see what you're saying. But like, yeah, no, that I don't count that. That doesn't count. It's a special feature. It's not an actual release of the movie in the of viewable quality. It's watchable, but it's not fun. It's all like it's interlaced. It's interlaced. They didn't even fucking de-interlace the damn thing. It's like they did the laziest thing. They just took it off the Laserdisc, went plop. There you go.
Yeah, why
are you happy, fans? No,
we're
not fucking happy because you didn't release the high definition like you're supposed to. Where's my fucking Blu-ray? Oh, well, the elements don't exist. Well, go contact the government. They have your fucking elements. They'll make a copy for you. They'll telesyn it for you. Or they'll give it to you so you can telesyn it yourself. And guess what?
Speaking of elements, I really like The Fifth Element.
That's a great fucking movie. Now,
is an enjoyable
I'm saying
movie.
right now, what I'm saying is Jurassic World and Jurassic World 2 are not bad movies at all. Not even in a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. Now, give me a proof why what makes you think it's a bad movie?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was about to like send you off the edge with another word, and I caught myself. I was about to say plot holes.
No.
But mostly
There's
because
no plot holes in that movie. As you very well know.
Loose threads, really. I feel like they. I really loved the nostalgia for Jurassic World 2, especially. I feel like it was a very elegant way of wrapping up like the original trilogy almost, going back to the original island and everything that they did there. But the later half and how closely it mirrored the Lost World, I thought that was cool. But then like all the really interesting aspects, they were like, no, we're not going to follow up on that.
Like
and
what?
I'm like, so like for instance, spoilers for people. So like if you really want to watch Jurassic World 2, please don't listen for the next couple minutes.
What the fuck is it called? Something. What's the damn subtitle of it? It's Jurassic World.
Dominion.
Dominion? Is that right?
Okay. Or is it Fallen Kingdom?
Fallen Kingdom, I think. Yeah, that sounds right.
Fallen Kingdom. Oh, I think Dominion's the next one.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, the little girl in that movie.
Fallen Kingdom. Okay.
Is a human clone. And it's like a throwaway line in the movie.
Human clone?
They don't follow up with that. Yeah. It's a cloned human. It's not a clone like these.
No. I never saw. What the fuck are you talking about? There's no cloned humans.
In Jurassic World 2, the little girl in it, she's a clone of her mother.
Oh right, she impregnated herself with a clone. Right. That was her secret. So what's your point?
Yeah, and
that's
like
your reveal was that's a secret. There you go. You got the secret revealed, and what else?
But then they
don't need anything else. You don't need anything else. It's not important.
I did though.
Why?
Because like that's such a monumental feat.
Okay.
I feel like that is more of a monumental.
But they do it every day on Jurassic Park. They do it every day at Jurassic Park. It's not a monumental feat. It's not a monumental feat in that world. They do it every day at Jurassic Park.
It is though.
No, it's not. They do it every day at Jurassic Park.
There are no theme parks where they have resurrected long dead humans.
Well, it's not the real world. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No,
you go
they make clones every fucking day at Jurassic Park. Every day they make a fucking clone.
Of dinosaurs, though.
Yeah, it's not different. It's just a different strand of DNA into a different body. It's the same thing. It's not monumental.
Don't think it would be like we've cloned sheep in the real world. You don't think it would be any different if we cloned a human?
No, but we don't live in Jurassic Park. That's not the real world. Don't apply real world anything into the movie. It's fiction. It doesn't exist.
But
no,
even in the Jurassic World, it's taboo.
Doesn't matter.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a secret.
Yeah, that's fine. It can be taboo. It isn't. That's which point?
It's taboo because I don't.
But
think
they don't need any explanation. She cloned it. She got a clone. What's your point? It happens every day on Jurassic Park. They clone a dinosaur from DNA. They put it into a fucking egg. They incubate the damn thing and then birth it. It's the same fucking thing.
And they've never, as far as we know in the Jurassic World universe, they've only ever cloned dinosaurs.
And now they cloned a human. Congratulations.
It's a big deal. Okay. And I feel like they don't play around with that.
They don't have to. It's not the point of the movie. The point of the movie are the dinosaurs. You're missing the point.
I'm also a little disappointed. Like the original, like some like the early cut, like drafts or designs showed like human dinosaur hybrids, and I still wish we had gotten that movie. But that's a whole nother story.
Maybe that's Dominion. Maybe left some plot threads for the Minion. Maybe it's supposed to be a cliffhanger of information, and you're being unfair to a movie that isn't finished yet. Technically, it's got a third part still. It's like saying I didn't like Empire Strikes Back because it ends on a cliffhanger, and they didn't tell me what happened to Luke, and they don't know what happened to Han, and I don't know what happened.
No,
that's the same thing.
Cliffhangers.
But I'm just saying the thing. There's no information for this thing, so it's a bad movie because of that. Which is factually incorrect.
I'm willing to like change my opinion when the third one comes out. I'm already gonna be disappointed in the third one because here's what's not gonna happen in the third one, even though it totally should. Raptors in space. I want it to open up with
first of all,
Sam Neill on the moon, and he opens up the door to the
You've already ruined it for yourself. You ruined the first thing you need to do. Stop having expectations. Stop expecting things. Nope. I want Raptors in space as an expectation. If it doesn't meet your expectations, it gets knocked to start. And that's not fair to the movie because that's not what the movie is. The movie is going to tell you exactly what it is. It's going to tell the art is going to instruct you the story it wants to tell. Okay? Now you judge it based on that, not anything else. Just what is the movie showing you?
See, I will judge it based on what it is, but I can go in expecting something.
No.
Like for instance, if I go into Jurassic World and there's not one dinosaur, I'm gonna be disappointed.
But that's not an expectation that's gonna be met, and you know that. First of all, you have expectations of a movie. You are putting unfair things upon that movie. If you have expectations about a relationship, you're putting unfair burden on a person. It's the same concept. You have a relationship with art. Okay, the art will tell you what it is, what it means to say, what it wants to say, the subtext, and it's up to you to receive that information and interpret how you want. But you cannot have expectations of art because all it'll do is ruin your fun time. You'll not have any fun because your expectations will always be not met. So just take your expectations and throw them away.
I went into like all the new Star Wars movies, for instance. I went in with my own expectations of those movies, and they didn't hit them. But they're all enjoyable movies, and I love them for what they are.
How much more would you enjoy it if you didn't have expectations? Think about this.
Probably none.
And that's not true at all. You know what? As a film viewer, I had lots of expectations about 10 years ago. Do you know what happened? I stopped expecting things, and I enjoy so many more movies now. Movies are so much more fun. I love art.
I go in, and I expect stuff because
you're always going to kneecap yourself, and then now your opinion means less to me when it comes to art. Because you have no, I'm serious. If you have expectations, you don't have the same opinion. You don't have the same neutral opinion going in, so you don't have the same. You have already compromised your opinion from the beginning.
I feel like you have to have some opinions when you go into see movies.
I don't even see trailers anymore. I just go see the movies. It sounds cool.
See, I would do that for Star Wars. If someone was just like, "Hey, new Star Wars movie this date," I'm like, "Sweet, I'm there. Let's go."
I'll see any movie, dude. I see all sorts of movies. You see my feed? You see my letterbox? I mean, I'll see anything. I'll watch anything. And guess what? Movies are pretty fucking good.
I haven't seen your letterbox.
You know what pisses me off more? Everyone's like, "Oh, it's the worst movie I've ever seen," and they talk about a blockbuster. No blockbuster in the history of blockbusters has been the worst movie ever. Not a single one.
You know what the worst movie I've ever seen is because I bring it up all the time. So I'm not even going to mention it right now.
No, people here don't know it.
The worst. Do you want me to tell them? I don't want to have them have expectations because I'm probably not the only one in your chat right now who suffers from my ailment.
Everyone has expectations. It takes effort and conscious choice to remove those expectations. Okay.
Well, then I'm not going to give them the expectation for what I consider to be the worst movie of all time.
What is your worst movie? I want to know because I don't remember because I have a terrible memory.
Okay. The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Which is entirely wrong. Because that's not a bad movie. It's just a movie that wasn't for you. Okay.
Correct.
Go watch Exterminator City. Go watch it.
Okay.
And you'll have a new worst movie you've ever seen. In fact, that's the worst movie I've ever seen. It's a movie I will never see again. Okay? And that's an actually... And here's the thing. It's an actual bad movie. And why is it an actual bad movie? Without expectations, I go to see this movie. I see this movie online, I guess. And I'm not really going to see it. And the movie is... 2 puppets that wiggle slightly when they talk to each other for 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes of a lady undressing, taking a shower, and getting killed. And then 10 minutes, and it just repeat. There's no story. It's just the 2 scenes over and over again on repeat for 97 minutes. Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Wait, what movie
really?
do you hate?
That's all it is?
What movie do you hate, Angie? She just yelled, "I hate that fucking movie." And I don't know what movie. What movie? What movie did you not like? Am I gonna be upset by this?
Come on, Angie. Let the hateful flow through you.
And thank you for showing up, Angie. Hi. She wasn't sure if she was gonna make it because she was watching.
Bramble Forest says that the worst movie that he has seen is Forbidden Zone, which I have never heard of.
Forbidden Zone's great. What are you talking about? Danny Elfman? Not Danny Elfman. The other Elfman. Danny Elfman's brother.
Wait, there's more than he has a brother?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, Forbidden Zone's great. Wait, I think it's the one. Is this not the one I'm thinking of? 1 second. Let me double check his titles. Forbidden Zone,
dun, dun, dun,
which is an awesome song from Misfits, actually. Yeah, Forbidden Zone's great. That's a fucking 4-star movie.
See, this is why Joel's one of my best and
But
oldest
I'm gonna tell you right
friends.
now, Forbidden Zone, not for everybody. That is a very, very esoteric piece of art. Okay, so he says it's the worst. I believe it. He probably thinks it's the worst. That's one of those movies. It's like literally, it's the best movie or the worst movie. There's no dividing line and no other dividing line in this movie. It's one of those movies. You know, there's those movies. You're gonna love it. You're gonna hate it. There's no in between.
Yep.
And
I get that.
That's what it is. So I get that. Those kind of movies when it's like I hate that movie. Like, oh, I get that. Killing a Sacred Deal. You hate that fucking movie? Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, Angie.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God. I need to have a discussion with you about that. Did you like The Lobster? The Lobster is the same director. That's a great fucking movie. How about Dogtooth? That's also a great fucking movie.
I have not seen The Lobster, but I do want to.
Oh, you're gonna hate it. Both of which are very divisive, just like the Killing of the Sacred Deer. So you're either gonna love it or hate it. But I want to have a conversation with Angie about that now. Like, I want to know what part did you not like, Angie? I'm curious. I mean, you're allowed to not like the movie. I get it.
I have a feeling it's going to be all of it.
No, the director is very divisive with his art. He's a very artistic director, and so the art is very dense sometimes. So like The Lobster, you're like, what the fuck is going on? But you really pay attention, it makes sense. It's one of those movies.
Am I allowed to develop expectations as a movie goes on?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one thing.
So
those expectations are led by the movie giving you those expectations. It's a different thing. Okay?
I kept expecting the movie to like pay off in the end, and I feel like instead of like going out with a bang, it kind of like just turns around and goes out the door that it came in the first place without even saying hello.
Yeah, that sounds all right. That's art. Art can do that sometimes. Art doesn't have to make you happy. It just gives you feelings, though. That's the thing. Art can make you angry.
Feelings,
it can make you sad. It can make you happy. But
Steve,
art is going to give you
welcome
information.
To chat.
Art is going to make you feel things. And I don't know. I have to rewatch that fucking movie, Killing a Sacred Deer. It's been a while now. Like I've seen like 187 movies since then. So,
you've seen movies.
You know, like
all the
I
time,
need to rewatch it. But I
remember
remember it not being terrible. But an artsy movie, yes, but all of it, that's fine. And you don't have to like it. Andy says all of it too. And that's cool. Like, I didn't hate it when I watched it, but I also don't have an opinion because I don't remember enough of it to, like... I don't, like... It's one of those movies, like, I rated it, I think, 3 stars on Letterboxd, which means it wasn't bad.
That's generous.
Generous? Well, that's your opinion.
Is it 3 out of 100?
Hardcore Henry? Man, I like that movie. That was good.
I've not seen that one, but I think I would like it.
That was great. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. First-person movie. All first person.
Oh! I think is that a newer movie?
It's on Netflix, I think. Yeah, it's a couple years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, first of all, people who watch that movie, if you get motion sickness, you're gonna get motion sickness.
Don't watch that.
If you get motion sickness, you're gonna get motion sickness in this movie because it's first person. Okay, and it can happen, and it's shaky because guys running the camera. Yeah. So like it's not for everybody in that sense. It's not for everybody because it's not the best piece of art. I'll be really honest with you. I like the movie, but like it's a 3 out of 5. It's a 6 out of 10. It's a average movie. Almost every blockbuster you've ever seen and you hated, it's just a 6 out of 5. It's on the wrong side of 6 out of 5 for you. That's all. Or 6 out of 10. I mean, sorry, wrong number. For 3 out of 5, 6 out of 10. It's like there's a dividing line. That's like the average film is 6 out of 10, right? Or 2.5, 3 out of 5. And so like most movies, when you start it, they start that rating because that's the baseline, 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
But nah, Angie, if you didn't like it, you should not force yourself to rewatch it. It's cool. You don't have to like the.
Yeah,
I was just
don't do it.
curious
Don't
why
do
you.
it, Andy.
Oh, shush you. I was just curious why you didn't like it. It's valid. I mean, Joss's that opinion of being a bad film is valid. I just don't agree with it. You know, your opinions are valid. I just don't agree with them. Okay.
Oh no, that's fine. And
so
like
people know
so,
we're having these arguments, but we're friends. It's all good. We're good.
That's why I bring up the fact that I enjoy Jurassic World so much is because when people start talking about good movies, I like throwing in, yeah, but it's no Jurassic World, because I know my opinions about like other movies that most people consider good, like Blade Runner, because I know I don't like Blade Runner. So especially with my friends, I'll just be like, yeah. I mean, it's no Blade Runner, but
you don't have to like Blade Runner, but calling it bad is wrong. You know, it's
I do agree with that.
I hate specifically saying that's the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, no, you just didn't have a good experience.
No, I already said.
But I'm saying like no. It's like I'm trying to formulate words. I'm give me a second here. It's like that whole thing where he makes someone feel bad by the way he's saying it's the worst movie you've ever seen. Like, no. I didn't enjoy that movie. I felt it was not engaging enough. That would mean you're bored. That's fine.
Yes.
You can probably word it a different way too, but that's the way my brain just spat it out. But like,
yeah.
Blade Runner's not for everybody. I'll guarantee you that. I notice a lot of things you don't like are ones that are just not for everybody, which is fine. You're more of a general crowd pleaser type person, I notice.
I am your average American citizen. Hello.
Yes, you're the average American movie watcher, correct, which is why I don't watch movies with you. I'm kidding. I don't watch movies with you just because, I don't know, we just never sat down and watched a movie together.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I don't have a lot of like dedicated time I don't get home until late, and then you like don't get up until about the time I go to bed. So like a lot of times it just doesn't work out.
I go to bed at like 3 a.m. here, which is 6 a.m. your time.
Which is when I am waking up.
And I get up at like 11 a.m. noon. I don't usually sleep more than 5 or 6 hours. So.
Couldn't do it.
What?
Go to bed that late anymore.
Oh, that's just when my body gets tired. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to stay. I'm tired. Go to bed. I don't have any schedule because I'm a disabled person who streams whenever I want. So I just go to bed when I'm tired. That's it.
Huzzah!
So sometimes I'm up for 14 hours and I go to sleep for 10 or whatever. Or you know what I mean? Like it happens. I don't usually sleep that long. Anyway.
You should like just move like above the Arctic Circle where it's just dark all the time, and then you would really never know what time it is.
I want sunny California. I want sun all the time.
You know, I wouldn't mind sunny California either, but like my wife enjoys cold temperatures, so for her sake,
so she should live in Big Bear where it snows still, but you can still go to the beach because it's in California. You see, best of both worlds. Hey, snows all the time.
I live in northern Michigan, pretty much like almost on the Great Lakes. So
that beach is not a beach. That beach sucks in comparison. It's a good place to have a boat.
I'm not saying it's a great beach.
It's a decent place to go fishing and like have a boat and stuff. It's not bad. You know, it's just there's no surfing there. Okay, California's got surfing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's okay because I ain't got no surfboard, so there doesn't need to be surfing. Problem solved.
Well, if you live in California, you could get one.
That's true. Why just California? Why not like Seattle, in the Washington area?
Seattle's too cold. Even in the summer.
Is that the only reason? Or are there waves there, though?
There are waves. It's just California's got big waves because it's near the equator.
So Articulous TV brings up a good point. We have neither sharks nor jellyfish up here in our greatest of lakes.
That is true.
We do, however, have fudgies, and fudgies make up for the fact that we have no sharks.
What's a fudgy?
Fudgies are what we call our tourists. Because there's it's a locally famous. What's that?
Tourist?
Tourists.
Okay, I didn't quite hear what you said, so I want to make sure.
I kind of merged all of the vowels into one mega vowel.
Tourist. I understand what you're saying.
That's what happened there.
Okay, I'm back on the thought train. Let's go.
Okay. So fudgies are what we call them because there's we got a couple fudge places up here that people like just absolutely love. Like when you come up here, you gotta get the fudge.
So it's not like racist.
So we call them fudges.
That's cool. All right.
But we're also the cherry capital of the world. So like our population goes from like 15,000 as a county up to like 1.2 million during the summer. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I never go downtown during during like the busy times.
I get it. Same
but
here.
like
We
the
have like
beaches,
a fucking Colorama rodeo shit. It's like, nope, stay in
yeah,
this end of town for now.
it
Staying in
is
this city,
just
not going to the main city, because I live right next door to the city that has all the stuff in it. I'm in a little town with nothing, and so we have to go into the city, the small city of 1,000 people,
yeah.
and like, but there's 10,000 people there now because it's fucking Colorama. It's like 20,000, but like it's like, oh my god, it's just nowhere to park. There's everybody. It's just the fucking store. The store shelves are barren.
Yeah, so I live in Traverse City. So if anyone knows Traverse City, they probably know about it for the Cherry Festival, the National Cherry Festival.
Okay.
It's great because we don't actually use any of our own cherries because they're not ready for our Cherry Festival, but we still have it.
It's hilarious.
We just import them from other places.
Why?
And
Why not just change the
because we
day?
gotta have a Cherry Festival.
But why not have
Our
a different
TV
day?
brings up the fact that the last festival season brought up 3.2 million people in 2019. 2019. Think about that. That's ridiculous.
But I'm saying, like,
3.2.
why not just change the day the festival happens so you can use your own fucking cherries?
Because like our cherries don't like get ready until like later in the summer, like early autumn,
Oh,
and
okay.
we
It's a
have
bit
this
late.
during like July 4th, and like it's
Ah,
big. Like every
that makes
other
sense.
year, we have the Blue Angels at the Cherry Festival. Like
That's cool.
it's a big thing.
The Blue Angels are a big thing to the normies.
I love the Blue Angels. Like, here's the thing: I am like a bleeding heart liberal.
I just love.
No,
I
no,
called you a
listen,
normie just
I'm
now.
a
It's just,
bleeding heart
I like.
liberal. Okay, I'm anti-military most of the
No, I
time,
just
but
thought
like
it's funny.
my
Like, oh,
dad
Blue
grew up
Angels. The
military.
normies love the Blue Angels. Oh, I love the Blue Angels. Like, oh, that's why it's just funny. It's what
I
got me.
grew up with a military dad, and like
Me too.
the Blue Angels, whenever they fly overhead, I go, "That's a huge waste of taxpayer money." And also, yeah, Blue Angels, let's go.
Oh, so we got a
So
question.
excited. Yes.
Which anime do you think would make a good live action movie?
Ooh, okay. Can I cheat?
Any Ghibli film, but that's a cheat. What? Because they're all like
Oh,
pretty mundane people talking movies.
I was gonna say Pokemon because Detective Pikachu was a great live action film.
It's not a cheat because you can do actual Pokemon. Pokemon movie would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. But if I was doing
I want
something not
Robotech.
Pokemon,
I want Robotech so bad.
you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing like a dark, gritty reboot, live action reboot of Digimon.
Digimon.
Give me some of
cool.
that.
Digimon would be neat. Yeah. They said Zoid's Chaotic Century. That'd be a cool one too.
So here's another thing. I've seen 5 animes in my entire life.
Okay.
And 3 of them were from like 1995. So
Okay.
it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, and Pokemon. Outside of that, actually, I've watched a lot of Hamtaro. I could be
Hamtaro
down for
rules.
like a live action Hamtaro kind of like
Oh, that'd be
slice
so
of
cool
life.
with the CGI hamster and everything. Oh my god, it'd be so cute.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm down with that.
that would
I'm
actually be
fucking
pretty
down
good.
with live action Hamtaro. 1000%. I'm there.
Bramble Forest says that the correct answer is Big O. I don't know what Big O
It's
is.
a giant mecha anime. It's all right. I like that one. It's a remake of Giant Robo from the 60s, which I like better.
Attack on Titan is also
Giant
being
Robo's,
mentioned. Articulate,
also
One
known
Punch Man.
as Johnny Sokko and his giant robot or slime robot or whatever here in the U.S. But like that was the original series based on, I think, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, Batman had a Gundam. Okay. Oh, I don't remember what it is. That reminds me. So there was this like American anime that was made for like
Bubblegum Crisis would be really good too.
Ooh, that probably would be actually. There was like this American anime. I feel like it was an American anime. It was American. That was done in the anime style. I don't know if I want to count that.
All animation is anime, no matter where it's from.
Okay, cool. That was about like these 2 like just like white trash dudes that had like a mech made out of like their junker truck. And they leveled the city in like every episode, and I think that would be a great comedy to watch. I don't even remember what it's called.
Or something like that.
I'm hoping Joel like pulls it out of the memory.
Just to clarify before we get into argument in the chat, anime means animation in Japan. So anything that's animated is an anime. We only call it anime for Japanese anime because we're fucking stupid here. But
so can
but guess
I
what?
can say like the Lion King?
But guess what? The Lion King's a fucking anime because anime is just shortening of animation in Japan. So anything that's animated is anime. Anything.
Cool.
So
I'm
that's
down for that.
too.
Megas XLR. Joel came through.
I said that. I said it was. I think that was at Megas XLR. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know I will never see anything from that again? Because the few people who created that don't like each other anymore. And they
that's so sad. That also doesn't surprise me.
That's why we don't have a home video release or any streaming release anywhere.
Cyborg 009. I don't remember that one.
That one's
Joel.
a good one. That one's is that Rintaro or is that Tezuka. It's almost Osamu Tezuka, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think I would also enjoy like Justice League if they could bring the humor. Not Justice League. Teen Titans. If they could bring the humor with it.
I have no interest in the Teen Titans cartoon. It's nothing.
Really?
It's nothing to do with the comic I grew up with, so I have no interest.
Oh no, that's true.
It's completely different in a way that I don't enjoy. So I haven't liked any Teen Titans animated anything except for the animated movie Judas Contract, because that was more closer to the comics. So while referencing some of the previous cartoons, so it's kind of canon, but not. It's one of those like cheeky. Yeah. But I'm not a fan of it. I understand why those movies are huge, or the shows are huge hits. They're very popular. Teen Titans Go, and all that stuff. But like, it's just not for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense.
Plenty of cartoons I do like, though. So it's just, plenty of anime I like. Cartoons, anime, it's all the same.
I think I would also like just I don't know if they're ever going to get to it, but I'm sure Disney will eventually. A live action remake of Robin Hood.
They did one a couple years ago, bro.
What's that?
They did one. Ridley Scott released one. It's called Robin Hood.
Yeah, no, but like
it's great too, by the way. Everyone shut on it for some reason.
Little John is a bear and Robin Hood
you want that version.
I want the Disney version. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, talking back and forth.
So it's Lion King, they did that too, but whatever.
Yeah, Lion King.
The thing is, like, look, they basically remade the Lion King shot for shot. Oh, not really, but basically. But
yeah, basically,
the technology used in it was so fucking cool. It looked so good. It looked so realistic that it didn't matter that it was basically just a remake. The technology was impressive.
Yes, it was very impressive.
I thought the technology was very impressive, and I wish they would use that technology for, I don't know, any other movie. Any other original piece of animation would be great, But yeah,
it's probably expensive to do that.
Oh, very. Which is why they went with Lion King. Lion King's the reason
because they make money.
They developed that technology for Lion King essentially. So they had to go with a known property. So that makes sense. I just hope that after they do one or two of these remakes with the technology, they do something new. I want to see what they do new with it. Like Battle Angel Alita. Did you see that one? Or Alito, it's called, I think.
I have not. I've been meaning to, but Megan doesn't really want to see it, so I have not really made the effort to go see it.
It's really wonderful. It's such a good movie. Oh
my god. My friend up here really liked it.
Really fucking good.
And I don't have any connection to the original.
So very different from the original.
So I didn't have the drive to go see it.
It's different in the same in some way. It's different in vastly different ways, but also there's like lots of like the same plot. So it's like it's enough that's like, oh, I like this. It's like it's referencing. It's enough that I see this much of the original, and it's like the heart of it is there. The heart of the original is there, but they did their own thing for the most part, and I really liked it. And I want them to do a sequel already. Because it ends in a way that there's definitely a sequel.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer is excellent. Everyone shot on that one too, but it's actually like. The visuals are basically how you would put animation in live action. Like literally.
Okay.
It's a little silly. So like he jumps out of the car and does a pose. It's literally live action Speed Racer, but it's so much fun and cheesy, and I love it.
So, Articulate says that a live action Yu-Gi-Oh would be hilarious, and I'm just imagining like
Wacky Races live action. Wacky Races would be an amazing live action show, by the way.
Wacky Races, huh?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything about Wacky Races.
You should check it out. It's good shit.
Maybe I will.
But yeah,
maybe I will.
Wacky Races, and then there's the Perils of Penelope Pit Stop, which is a spin-off series. No, not Perils of Penelope Pit Stop. It's called something else. It has her in it. What is it fucking called? It's something Muttley and Their Amazing Machines. I think that's what's actually called. I'm sorry, I'm a little blanking on the follow-up series. It's the same content or same premise essentially with different characters. So
what's have they done a live action of Neon Genesis?
Oops. I have no idea.
I mean,
I gotta clean my stream deck.
Ooh, Joel, that's a good one. Live action Beast Wars.
I don't know. I want a good Transformers first, please. None of those Transformers movies are good.
You don't like Shia LaBeouf?
I have no problem with Shia LaBeouf. That's not the problem with those movies. everything about those movies, those characters, robots are like so overly designed that they wouldn't exist in real life because they'd be constantly breaking down. Like, hi, I've got 38,000 moving parts and somehow I don't break down ever. Like,
yeah, that's how it happens.
That's silly.
Lee
And then I know
J.
bringing real life
for
into
the
art, but no,
follow.
the fact is like none of those characters look like the original characters. They just had the names. Like, oh, Optimus Prime, you're in a truck. Oh, that's it. You're just a truck. You don't look anything like the original truck. No, okay, I don't care. Like, the only decent one, in my opinion, was Dark of the Moon, but that's just because I could have called it Alien Robot Invasion from Space, and I would have fucking enjoyed the shit out of it. But the fact it's called Transformers upsets me, because it's nothing like Transformers. It misses the entire point of Transformers, like those movies. Michael Bay can't direct a movie to save his life.
I'm trying to think of any other shows. I keep wanting to throw in Avatar as a joke, but I don't want to piss off everybody who's listening.
First of all, I haven't seen Avatar yet, and I'm going to see the movie first, just so I can take it by itself, without any other previous things. Like, see if it's a good movie by itself. Like, I understand it's not a great adaptation of the show, but I want to see it to see if it's, and I know it's probably not, but I want to see it to see if it's a good, just a good movie as its own, because I know nothing about the lore, right? So the movie's going to tell me what it needs to tell me, and it might suck, it might not, but I'm going to give it a fair shake,
that's true.
And then I want to watch the show. I do want to watch a show. It's high on my want to watch, but, like, I want to watch the movie first, specifically because I want to be devoid of all the shit that would make me hate the movie unfairly, because I'd like to go to the movie just as a movie, right? The movie is a movie of art.
Yeah.
It's an adaptation. It's not the same thing. So I want to, you know, I want to experience that, and then I want to see the original because I know it's good.
I have someone who's watching me right now from Norway, and that is ridiculous. That's far too far away from Podunk, Michigan.
How do you know?
But I appreciate you. Because I got into chat and like, hey, I'm watching you from Norway.
Oh, cool.
It's 4:30 in the morning here, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. What are you doing up at 4:30 in the morning?
I don't know. Some people stay up late. I stay up till 3
That's true. Some people do stay up late.
Yeah, I'm a night owl. The thing is, if night owls didn't exist, you wouldn't be alive, because society would have collapsed and died.
You think so?
No one would be watching. No one would be watching the night. No one would be on the night crew. Everyone would be asleep. You know what the night owls did? The night owls were the night's watch. We watched you while you fuckers slept. We're the ones who kept the dark.
Good for you.
So, we kept the fire stoked. We sleep during the day in the wagons while we're traveling or whatever, you know, and at night we stay and wake.
Well, if everyone just slept at night, though, we wouldn't need to worry about keeping a watch.
Except there's animals that will kill you.
No, even the animals sleep in this scenario that I'm building.
Oh,
they all sleep.
Sure. If everyone just turned off at nighttime, sure. But
yeah.
You know that
it's like happen. You know how kind of like there's that theory that
have you seen Dark City?
That's not what I was gonna say.
That's kind of the thought. At nighttime, everyone goes out, and then everyone goes out at the same time. At night,
it's a bit like that. It's about how existence is only what you're seeing. So like everything behind me right now doesn't exist because I can't see it.
I can see it though, so it does exist. So
you can see it. Yeah, for you it exists, but not for me.
No, see, I know it exists for you because I can tell you it exists because I can observe it.
Christian, hello. I requested you a shout out. So Christian, hello. You may not know this. I am like very distantly related to somebody from Norway. My great grandparents came over from Norway. So that is my
Netherlands, which is nearby. Well, my lineage is from the Netherlands, which is nearby.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Henriksen is son of the head of the house. That's what it means.
So have you looked up what your chosen name means?
Elise? No.
Yes.
I have not.
I did, and mine's super interesting. It means I'm a Gaul. That's pretty much it. It just Jocelyn just means I'm one of the Gauls, and I'm like, all right, go Gauls.
What
we died out a while ago.
Mean? All right, let's find out. Short in French for Elizabeth. Short for Elizabeth in French, and it means my God is an oath. That's what it means.
Hell yeah, that's better than me. I'm just like, I'm part of this group of people. How you guys doing? Christian and Lee JJ are two knights because they say I share some Viking blood. I will have them know. I went to Iceland once, and when I was on Iceland, we did a whale watching tour. The seas were slightly rough, and I was laid out flat. Like I felt like crap that entire time.
I get seasick, so
I didn't know I got seasick.
It's funny. That's because that fucking what is that mutt DNA crossing over with your proud Viking heritage, fucking.
Oh, is that what it
Same
is?
with me, by the way. I get seasick also. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it's fun. I'm a Viking, but not really, because I'm short and
I'm only a Viking when I play Crusader Kings 3. That's the only time I'm a Viking.
Oh, can you play Vikings in that? That's cool. I have
No,
not
yeah,
been watching you play.
I'm playing
it,
Sweden in that one, so I'm about to take over Norway. I apologize,
Wait, are
guys.
you Sweden?
Was that?
Really? Are you Sweden? Are you the Lion of the North?
I am Sweden, and I am the Lion of the North. I think I'm like...
Because the Swedish Empire is one of my fascinations. I'm like, it's a very short-lived empire where they fought for their freedom, they had it, and they were conquered then. But they had a leader called whose name was Carolus Rex. He was sent by God, all that thing. But like, there's a whole album by Sabaton based on it, actually, based on the Swedish Empire.
I'm really enjoying my run in Crusader Kings right now. I'm actually enjoying it so much playing as Sweden that I'm actually learning Swedish through Duolingo.
That's neat.
I know very little. I'm about to learn how to say you and they. So like, I'm getting up there in the world.
Gotta start somewhere. You know, hey.
Right now, the most I can say is like, let's see, what can I say? I can say, en kvina drinker.
I have friends who know
and that just means
phrases, but...
a lady's drinking water. I'm like, that's about it. Anything more fancy than that? Nothing.
I personally don't know anyone from Sweden, I don't think. But I've always wanted to visit. It's one of those countries I always had a fascination with.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful up there. So, pretty much all I know of Sweden is bastardization of Vikings, and then I also...
Oh yeah, the fucking horns in the helmet. They drive me.
Yeah, that I know that, and then I've also
it drives me mad. The horns drive me mad.
That movie that was by the dude who did Hereditary that I'm blanking on right now.
Oh,
Midsommar.
Midsommar. I haven't seen that yet. I saw Hereditary, which fucked me up really good.
I really liked Hereditary.
The scene in which the big moment happens, I almost turned it off.
Oh, I mean,
I was upset.
Yeah,
it hit me at home.
It was rough.
I related to that character so hard that when that happened, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can finish this. I need to take a break. I was like, I almost went into a panic. I almost spiraled out entirely.
Oh wow, was that bad?
I was so latched onto this character that when that happened, I was like, oh shit, oh god, and it was just like, it's such a devastating moment. I basically just checked out of the movie for like 10 minutes, dude. I was just like,
well, yeah, that's like the rest of the movie, so that's a good time to do it. Like, yeah, no, like
half hour of the
movie. The last like 10.
That happens. That's an inciting fucking incident, dude. That happened in the first 30 minutes.
I thought you were talking about like the stuff at the end when like the things
that
like,
shit.
Really...
Oh no, that shit makes it so I can't walk through my living room without getting anxiety because it's so fucking. It's almost just barely dark. You know what I mean? It's like that room. My whole house is like that. Yeah. So it makes me anxious. So I have to walk quickly through the darkness. Yes, that movie's fucked me up in that manner too. I need to see Midsommar. Everyone has been. Yeah. All my friends have been talking about it, and I'm just like, God damn
my Norwegian friends are like, Midsommar is nothing like that, and like, yeah, no, we know. It's just. We're Americans, and we like to believe that the rest of the world is barbaric.
Look, it's not a representation of an entire fucking country. It's a small cult, okay?
It's a very movie. Yeah.
So you can't say it represents an entire. Oh, we're not like that. Well, of course you're not. That's a cult. It's a small group of people. Hello.
My running joke though is like saying, that there is only
Mark Wahlberg doesn't represent my entire country. No shit, he doesn't. Are you sure?
Like, no, he runs through mine. Mark Wahlberg doesn't run through your front lawn every morning?
No. He's not. No.
Oh, well, that must be nice, because he drives my dogs wild, so...
I need a place for this trash.
Okay. No, I really liked both Hereditary and Midsommar. I like Hereditary more, I think.
I would like to see him. How long are we going for tonight, by the way, the stream?
You know what? I do not have to go to work tomorrow. So whenever you get tired of talking to me, let me know.
So you're good for going for like a couple more hours?
Okay, how about like 11? I could probably push it to 11.
Oh, it'll probably will. We'll probably be done by then.
Another hour 15?
Yeah, we'll probably be done. I need to get food right now though, because I'm starting to have blood sugar issues.
Oh,
so I'll be right back.
Go get food.
I'll be back in 5.
I'm gonna do a monkey dance.
I'll be back in between, but I'll be back in 5 total.
All right, so for my Norwegian friends, how did you find me? Because like, no offense, I'm nobody on this here app, and the fact that you found me out of everyone is very impressive, and I'm glad that you came on by, because mostly it's just my friends. So especially during this, I've never done a let's like just chatting kind of a thing before. Normally I'm just like playing video games, and actually I tried to set up my stream today to also play a video game at the same time, but I couldn't get it to work because of how everything else on my computer is set up. But maybe next time we do a just chatting. That is a good enough reason. I will take the follow just because he randomly happened to find me. I do appreciate that, you guys. So it's weird how much like the internet can bring people together in just the most bonkers way. Because you would never think, like growing up, I never would have been like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna talk to these, people from, the other side of the world for a little bit. Uh, and yet here I am. So, all right, what are we doing? Oh, that's right. We are gonna go look at Skin Slip. We're gonna see what they're doing. I want to see how their chat's doing. I got to check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. Oh, 1 second. There we go. I have my stuff going. What video games do you think would make a good TV show? Ooh, Hellblade would definitely make a great TV show on HBO. I 100% like 100% behind that. And this is something that we will continue when Elise comes back, but I kind of want to get a head start on this. So I feel like a lot of video games would actually work very well for TV. It really just depends on like how highbrow you want to get. Because like I love Crusader Kings. The I feel like you could make a Crusader Kings type of show where it's kind of like Game of Thrones, where you have a bunch of political intrigue and you have these like giant forces moving against one another and things like that. I think that is, I think you could definitely make that work. I don't 100% know. Maybe like the best way of doing that. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted because I actually just looked at how Elise has her uh her window set up, and it's like by chance almost the same as how I have mine set up. And we did this independently, so I'm very proud of us for having our stuff together. Almost. Hers looks a little bit more professional than mine, but that's besides the fact. So I think that is one. I was gonna say Sonic, because I think that there's enough stuff in the Sonic universe to make that a lot of fun. But they already had that as a TV show, so that's kind of a cop out. So let's not go there. I'm trying to think of all the games that I play. Oh, you know what would be a great one? I bet they could do some great shows with the Dark Souls series. Maybe especially Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne probably lends itself a little bit better to a TV series than to anything else. I can't say that it would be the easiest thing to watch, but I feel like it'd be one of those um, where you just like for the uninitiated, the first time somebody died, you would just like be flabbergasted. You'd be like, "What? It's the second episode. How is people already dead?" And then like they wake up again, and they're just kind of like a husk of their former selves. Like I would be there for that. That would be amazing. Ooh, so Bramble Forest brings up the fact, Ratchet and Clank. That would be a plus. A plus TV show. And actually, I'm a little surprised that they have not managed to do that yet, because I think that would just print money. I think it's like you put that on Nickelodeon, you put that on Cartoon Network. That would be an easy one. Same with Kingdom Hearts. I'm actually really surprised that they don't have a Kingdom Hearts TV show, considering that they had 47 years between the second and the third game coming out. Ollie JJ says Bioshock. I think Bioshock, perfect. For for a TV show. Going down to Rapture, I think that it's so atmospheric that you could have like an entire season just checking out all the different things on the site. I think Mass Effect is another one. I would love another space drama or space opera kind of a show on Netflix. I think that would be great. And if they could end every single episode with Shepard, is that his name? Yeah, it's Shepard. I'm Commander Shepard. Yeah. If it was just the guy playing Shepard or girl, who whatever they choose, being like, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite episode of the season. If they could do that, that would be so good. Another low hanging fruit, 100% Skyrim. Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls, you could do that. I'd probably actually prefer not Skyrim, but just the Elder Scrolls in general, you could 100% do that. That would be not an issue whatsoever.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. What'd you get for dinner?
I am having, cause I'm streaming, so I generally just have like fast food, like microwave food, so I don't take forever to make food. Otherwise, I'll be cooking dinner for like 35 minutes, right? So, I got unwrapped chicken bowl.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
It is. It's actually pretty good, honestly. A little salty, I mean, obviously. But yeah, my only problem is like a lot of microwave food's bland, so you have to add hot sauce or some other sauce to help.
Oh, see, that's smart.
It's a little bland, but
I just eat it and feel sad instead. So good for you for spicing up your food.
Bottle of hot sauce next to my desk,
See, I'm still a wuss. Like anything hotter than like mild, and I'm like, what is this?
This is not super spicy. Have you tried Tapatio sauce?
No.
You should get. They have some little bottles. You should get a little bottle and try it. You might like it. It's not super hot. It's just a nice spice.
You were gonna have to like send that to me in Discord though, or whatever, because like I'm never gonna remember what that is called.
Maybe someday I'll just send you a bottle of Tapatio sauce. How about that?
Oh, Legally Blind Gamer, thank you so much for the follow.
I'm so glad he hopped in here.
We were talking about his ask in your chat. I popped over real quick just to keep them entertained as well.
Oh, good.
So we were talking about what video games should be turned into TV shows. So I didn't know if you had any suggestions off the top of your dome.
PlanetSide, I want PlanetSide to become popular, but it's not going to. But PlanetSide would be great.
PlanetSide would be great. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Do they have a Mega Man TV show? I feel like Mega Man would work.
They had an animated series. 12 episodes, 14 episodes, I think.
Something like that. Okay, that makes sense.
Short series. Maybe it was just maybe it was just a pilot. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's animated Mega Man from the 80s, 90s.
I'm trying to think of like old games that I used to play. Like, do I have them here? No, my Super Nintendo games are in the living room because Joel got me a pretty sweet emulator that lets you play Super Nintendo games. So you just plug it in via HDMI.
Oh, that's cool. I have a Retron 5, which does that too.
Oh. Legend of Zelda. Yes, Legend of Zelda is perfect.
That has an animated series though. But yes, you're right. It'd be cool as a movie or something. Or like a live action show. So I have a Retron which has Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Genesis, Famicom, Super Famicom.
Wow.
All the Japanese versions, and then I have an adapter which gives me Game Gear and Master System games.
Oh, that's impressive.
So I have all of the. By the way, I have all of those consoles also, but I just find it way much easier to use this one device.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of room, and I had just one room to live in. So when I had an apartment, all my game systems were in the living room, and then my streaming setup had the Retron. So I just use it for streaming mostly.
I like it.
Yeah. I hate the Retron because it's just an emulation box, but it's fine with me. It plays the game.
Whatever. It does the job. Like, exactly. That's all that matters.
It does the job, and it was cheaper than buying 6 systems or whatever.
Now that we're thinking about video games again, I've discovered that my favorite part about being trans is that I get to get really cool earrings. Like, I don't think you guys can quite see it.
Yeah, you're a bit pixelated on my end, but attack, magic, or summon. I don't know. Is that Final Fantasy something?
Yeah, it's essentially an RPG combat menu, and I love these. But the next pair of earrings that I'm kind of saving up for because they're like $40, and that's a little expensive for me. Is piranha plant earrings where the piranha plant is biting your ear.
Oh, that's adorable.
And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get those.
Mass Effect TV show would be cool. What happened?
I should get some. Articulous TV says I should get some auto float earrings, which is just when I was playing Final Fantasy IX on stream. Okay. Bramble Forest. was helping me through this auction, and he's like, I can't remember what this one boot does, but I think it's really good. I think it's like auto haste. So I was like, well, I have to like, because originally I was like, I'm not going to spend this much money. He's like, no, you should do it. It's auto haste. So I did it. It was like it was almost all my money, and it turned out it was auto float, which is just so situational and mostly useless. And then I just died laughing for like 5 minutes on stream, and it just kind of became a thing.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, I obviously missed that. I try to watch your videos, but I'm like so far behind on I'm like,
Oh, don't
like 12 videos behind on Final Fantasy still. I'm like,
don't worry about it. Like, you got plenty of other stuff
I
to
go
do.
through phases where I'll watch gameplays on YouTube instead of like TV or movies. So that's what happens.
Nice.
And I sit and just watch like hours of your channel or my friend Sean's channel of one specific game. I'll just put it up. I'll just hit autoplay and I'll just play the next episode until it's done or whatever.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Legally Blind Gamer is saying that we were talking about Mass Effect being a really good TV show, and you weren't here for it, but I like the joke, so I'm going to say it again. I kind of want at the end of every episode for Commander Shepard to like come on real quick and just be like, "I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite episode of the series."
Okay.
Which is a joke. It's a joke from the second game, but he said that every at the end of every episode. There should end where there's a decision point on whether you want to be a renegade or if you want to be a paragon, which is the decision points that you can make in the game, and that it would change like the next episodes. Which I feel like there's a sci-fi
that would be a pain
like
in the ass as a maker to make 2 different episodes basically for every episode of the series. You'd have to make twice as many episodes.
True, but there's.
Well, if you did like a 12. But like, if you did a normal order of like 12 episodes and made 2 6-episode series, that could work actually.
Oh, that could work. Yeah,
just have your production budget and do it twice or whatever.
There's a sci-fi original series. I think it's like The Expanse or something like that. That
it's really good. I haven't seen it yet.
I think that like there's like a game tie-in, and what people do in the game affects the story of the Expanse TV show and vice versa.
Yeah, I remember this now. My friend
and that's really cool. That the Legally Blind's idea kind of reminds me of that. That's cool. Jet Blast 68. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hey, that guy's from my channel too.
Oh, hey.
Excellent.
I'm stealing all your viewers.
I'm perfectly happy with you getting more followers. Are you kidding me? It's good. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this to share. The whole point is we hope that people from your chat come to me and people from my chat go to you. Like that's the whole point of doing the cross stream.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So,
am I a mod in your chat?
Binding of Isaac would be a great escape room. I do agree with that, Articulus. Like, that's a great idea. Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad that you threw that in there, because I don't know what that is. So, boom, perfect. Thank you.
I just copied and pasted from my own chat.
1 second. Is it /mod?
I'm a mod. I'm already a mod.
Yeah, but I got one more person. There we go.
Oh, I see. You're getting something else. Oh, I see. It wasn't about
somebody
me.
else.
You mean it wasn't about me? Got it.
There's like 3 people that come into my chat all the time, and I'm like, I should give you mod privileges.
I started giving VIP to most of those people, but only people I really trust are mods. So, wow, I forgot I bought the lighthouse. Holy shit!
What?
So I bought the lighthouse and Brawl on Cell Block 99 because they're both like less than $10. And then I was like, I forgot I bought them. And so now I just got surprised. It's been shipped. I'm like, oh, hey, I bought it. Neat. I get to finally see the lighthouse again. All right. I got an email and I was like, what? 4 items are being shipped to me. I was very confused.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. I just bought a bunch of magic cards just to like fill in my collection.
Yeah, I need to go and just do a $100 singles order or something from Card Kingdom. Just get all the legends I need to get from the last couple sets. Because most of them are like 50 cents to $1. Yeah.
I should play Myst. Oh, play Myst together, Steve. That's not a bad idea. I do a co-op with you. Just Myst. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, you two should. That'd be great.
I think it will be. Hey, by the way, you're welcome. Steve, don't answer on stream. Do you want to go halves on any sets of like a booster box of magic cards for any set coming out this year that's not Kaldheim because it's too close to Kaldheim, but like Strixhaven? Or like the D&D set.
Kaldheim.
Like,
I want Kaldheim. Sorry.
Kaldheim looks so good, doesn't it? Like, I'm
first
really
magic set
impressed.
in a few years that's actually really drawn.
Yeah. Like they've done a lot of world building. So
I mean, the thing about Magic is there hasn't been like really a bad set in like a decade. I mean, really. I mean, they do pretty good about making pretty balanced sets. So.
Yeah, they do.
Some cards are a bit broke as fuck, like fucking thieving that copter or whatever from Caldera, whatever, Kaladesh.
Oh yes,
Smuggler copter. That's what it was. That was I'm like, you had to know that was broke as fuck before you put that in there. Hey, look at you look at this. I looked at that before it ever got played. I looked at that fucking card and said, that's gonna get banned. It's too fucking good. It's too good.
Did it get banned?
Oh yeah, it got banned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like, do you know like all the drama that went down with companions from Ikoria?
They got banned or whatever, right?
They didn't get banned, but they errated the entire mechanic. The mechanic does not work the way that it's printed on the card.
Really? Why not? What happened?
So before, like, it was essentially like you start with this creature outside of your deck,
zone or whatever, right?
And you could just put it into your hand whenever you wanted, and then play it.
Okay.
Now, like people, and then everyone was like, "That's broken," and like within like a week, they were like, "No, now you have to pay 3 mana to put it into your hand."
But why was it broken? What made it broken? I'm just curious.
Oh, the effects on the cards were just so good.
Didn't they? They worked when they were in the Companion Zone, right?
What was that?
They worked those effects affected the game when they were in the Companion Zone, correct?
They did not do anything in the Command Zone. No.
Oh, are they in the Command Zone? I thought they were in some place called I thought they were the Companion Zone, which is a whole separate section.
I don't know. There was some special zone that they were in.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're in a zone outside of the game, or in the game but outside the game. It's like Exile. It's out of the game but in the game.
That card for free whenever you needed it was just too powerful. So
makes sense.
And Julia the Curious, I appreciate.
Also from my channel. Yay!
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm stealing your people.
Good. Glad. You need more viewers. You have less viewers than me usually, so you need more viewers.
That's true. I normally do, but that's just because you are so good at what you do. I always have fun coming to your streams. Did you know that?
Oh.
I don't normally talk in them because like you normally stream while I'm at work, but I normally just pop an earbud in and then I just listen to you. Normally you and your sister just draw
Tuesday,
and talk about whatever. So
Tuesday is the only day that's scheduled on my stream, actually.
Oh, see that helps. So
I want to try to stream more often in the afternoons, but I just last couple weeks have been a bit rough.
Listen,
I got sick. I had a pain in my tooth, and like it's always something. It has been something after another thing for the last few weeks. It's really frustrating, you know. It's like I just want things to stop fucking up. I just want to just do a thing, you know. Like, why is everything got to be so fucking hard?
No, you must not just do the thing. You have to do 1,000 different things.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like I was like, hey guys, here's my schedule. I've cleared it with the wife. I can do Thursday streams. I can do Saturdays in the evenings, and then Sundays 3 to 5. Bada bing, bada boom. And then winter came, and it's like, LOL. Here's your winter schedule, and it's just like it changes every week.
You're allowed to do it. No, that's okay. As long as you announce your schedule every week, you're fine.
But I'm very lazy, and I have not. So
is it lazy or is it anxiety?
No, for this it's lazy. Everything to do with Polestar, which is the LGBT community center that I supposedly had, that is anxiety because that is crashed and burned into the ground, and I don't know how to tell the people that it's crashed and burned into the ground. So that is
well, I noticed that for a long time your dead name was on the fucking webpage about page. So I happen to know your dead name, but that's by coincidence. I wasn't trying to find it. You know.
No, it's okay.
I mean, obviously, I never use it because I'm not a monster. But I'm saying, like, I don't try to find people's dead names. I just want, well, there's.
It might still honestly be up there because I don't think I've updated the website in forever. Because again, anxiety. Because like that's like.
Yep.
Yeah. Just.
I get it.
Don't like it. Yeah, I woke up thinking about that this morning.
Me, everything's anxiety based. So. I'm not actually a lazy person. I'm just very anxious about everything.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like anxiety is crippling, and like it's a shame that like so many people suffer from it, and like even like I feel like a large percentage of those people don't get the help that they need. You know, like because like they're too ashamed about it,
or they're shamed by the people that are supposed to care for them. That's my problem.
Yeah, and like that sucks. So I'm glad that I found a therapist that takes my insurance, and B works really well for me.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad to have a good therapist too. Though she missed calling me for the second week in a row.
oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Did you call her?
No, it's there. She's supposed to call me on schedule, but it's like probably something came up. I'm not sweating about it. I'm not having like any. I'm not like in like any spin. If I'm having a problem, I can call a crisis and get after there anytime.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can but just I don't know. I'm not spinning out or anything. I'm good for the most part. Even on my bad days, I'm not so bad. I need my therapist usually. I mean, knock on wood, a few days every year, but
if you need me to, you let me know and I'll call her and be like, yo, why aren't you calling Elise? What's going on?
Yeah, Julia says in my chat, there's still a lot of stigma around mental illnesses, but I do think it's getting better. It is getting better, slowly. You said slightly better, but yes, slowly better, correct. I'd say slowly better, but same thing. There's no
I think it is slowly. I think part of it...
There are no meds for actual anxiety. All the anxiety meds that they give you is actually for the fallout of anxiety.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It actually, like the anxiety, was it Zoloft? Not Zoloft. What is the happy pill? Shit, what is it called? I'm blanking on it. There's a pill, and basically it's not that you're not anxious. It's that the drug is making you happy artificially, so your anxiety doesn't matter anymore. It's not quite the same thing. It's not actually getting rid of your anxiety.
I'm trying to...
Anxiety medicine doesn't really exist. So we're like, I mean, we got like after effects, like for the depression. What is the name of that fucking medicine where you take it when you're like having a bad day? Xanax. There we go. Like Xanax.
Oh, okay.
Most of them are like
not
Xanax.
what I was thinking of.
Like you get like Xanax or something, which is supposed to help while you're having a panic attack because it gives you euphoria. You no longer have it chemically changes your mood, so it helps you back out. But it's not actually for anxiety, right? It's not designed for anxiety. It's just
whoa,
cyanide. That's great. Prozac. That's the one thing. Prozac. Thank you.
Oh, see, I knew the P one. Sorry. Okay.
I think it's the wrong thing. Zantac, I think, is the stomach medicine. Prozac. Yes, Prozac.
Is it? Okay, no, that's fine. I don't know, man. I barely know what I take, so.
Thank you, Julia.
Yeah, like I don't take anything for my anxiety, because I just internalize it and keep it inside of me deep down.
Yep, I also hurt myself. Yep.
But I do take stuff for like my transition, and that helps. So.
Oh, dude.
Like that's.
Dude, like it's like you miss your med. You're like, why am I in such a shit mood? Oh. You take the estrogen, and I swear it's like a bump. You're like, woo! Like,
yes, you're
20 minutes later, you're fucking happy as shit.
That's right. 100%. That happens to me all the time.
Is that what it's supposed to be like when I'm chemically balanced correctly? Oh, okay.
It's ridiculous.
It's so night and day. It's weird. And like trying to explain that to someone who isn't on estrogen because it's euphoric, right? Even if you're a woman, you put your estrogen, it makes you a little euphoric, right?
Yeah.
But unless you're on estrogen or a trans person, you have no idea that the magic of a fucking e-pill, bro. I mean, like, bro to your audience, excuse me.
It's fine.
You're a fan of Prozac. It's made a huge difference in your depression. I need to get one of them fast-acting anxiety pills where I'm spiraling out, and I just need to like not spiral out anymore.
Oh,
one of those happy pills that help.
My wife takes Klonopin, and I think that's
an antidepressant. That's also I don't need an antidepressant. I need a.
I don't know what they are.
The quick acting mood thingy. Those things like Prozac and other things like that, where it's like you take them in response to an incident, and it helps you be happier. I can't remember what it's called. I'm bad at medicine names. Sorry.
Me too. It's quite all right. So the doctors are always like, "Are you on these?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am. I hope." In your book, then yes, I must be on them.
I take estrogen and spironolactone, which I need to get off of because apparently it's bad for your liver. I found out. So long-term use is bad for your liver. So I want to get on progesterone instead or whatever.
My doctor won't prescribe me progesterone because it's not part of the W path. The next nearest doctor is like 3.5 hours away.
That's how I have to drive. Welcome to the club.
So I'm like, whatever.
I'd rather have a doctor who isn't transphobic. Yeah, just give me the fucking progesterone, you fuck.
No, I don't think she's transphobic
Give me the sublingual E or give me the sublingual E or die, you know? Like, fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, I need it. I need the fucking E.
Like, she just let me go up on my my Sphero. So like,
I don't want more Sphero.
I want more.
I need less Sphero
I don't need
in
a
my
liver.
system.
I'll take a liver from somebody else.
I don't want liver failure, all right? I just don't. I eat enough edibles. I don't need additional things in my fucking liver, you know? Because edibles, unlike marijuana and unlike smoke, goes to your liver and you get like a completely different kind of high.
Oh.
No, Prozac's not the right word, but it's like there are these happy. I call them happy pills, but they're like in response to a bad situation, you take this pill and it improves your mood. I don't know what those things are fucking called. I can't remember what they're fucking called. There's a bunch of them. Whatever those things are, I need to get one of those for anxiety, so that when I'm fucking spiraling out, I can get fucking one of those and maybe not spiral out so badly. You know?
Yeah, I mean that'd be nice. Just to be able to like dive out of one.
Not every doctor can like know all the names of things, you know. That's the other thing. And the thing is, like, my doctor didn't know anything about trans people. We had to like figure it out together. So and then I found a new doctor. My new primary is better at that. But my first doctor didn't know. They just like they went to like their professional search thing and they looked it up and they're like, oh, okay, so you start by doing this, and then we and him just read through the same thing that he would do to be instructed to learn, right? The same thing. So it's just the pamphlet. And okay, so that's how I learned what drugs I need to take. And then the new one's like, I need to talk to the new one. Like, I need something other than Spiro, you know?
Yeah. And you know what? Like they'll probably get you on progesterone. So.
Your layout was way cooler than mine.
Mine?
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me when I say what it is because I think you've made fun of me for it already.
What?
But I ripped so the top and the bottom of my layout is the Machiavelli
right. I got you.
From Stream Elements. It's literally made for Assassin's Creed.
There's nothing wrong with that. I have some pre-made things on my stream too for like the notifications.
That's all I did.
Like
I was just very impressed that we kind of have the same layout for our camera.
On my stream, that little icon thing, that's a pre-made thing. I didn't make that shit.
Oh.
I don't know if you still see my stream or not. Yeah, Xanax is probably the one I'm thinking of. Thank you, Julia. Xanax is the one I'm thinking of. Fast acting happy pill. I need some Xanax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also not on antidepressants. I probably should be, but.
Well, I mean, if your doctors think you should be, they probably would have put you on it, but.
No, it's up to me to take it. It's always up to you. The doctors, you should do this, but it doesn't mean you're gonna do it. You always have free will, you know.
No, that is true.
I've chosen not to take them. Well, the last time I tried antidepressants, it was a disaster.
Was it?
That way. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I won't get into it.
I'm not really. I don't know. Like half the ones I took made me feel like a robot, and I couldn't feel anything. Not even good feelings. Just okay. Everything's a flat 0. Great. I want to feel feelings now. That was horrible. I went for like 6 months of that shit. No thanks. Because, you know, we have to wait for it. Maybe it's going to get better. Nope. Got worse.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Like,
there's
now.
You gotta, it has to, like, ramp up.
My ex was like, why are you so cold? I'm like, I don't feel anything right now. That's why. Like, I don't feel a goddamn thing. I don't love you. I don't love me. I don't love anyone. I don't love anything. I don't hate anyone. Everything's just blah. And I hate that
And then
feeling.
I'm like.
I hate that feeling because I want feelings, you know? My problem is my brain. I took head trauma when I was like 11 or 12 with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
So and it was never properly taken care of. So I actually have brain damage in my emotional center. So I literally my emotions are like a broken sewage drain. So it just shoots out uncontrollably, or it's off. Those are the only options.
Oh, fun.
So
fun.
like happy, like you could tell me good news, and I could be so overwhelmed I spiral out into a crying fit. Because I'm just overwhelmed by emotions, just completely overwhelmed. And I cannot, and there's no like, and because of the way my brain works, there's no stopping of like, should I even have this spiral? It literally goes from 0 to 900 immediately, like over 9,000 with there's no middle ground, you know. Let's hear. Ryan in my chat says I take Klonopin. I don't know how it's said. I take it under the tongue so it gets in my bloodstream. Oh, so you take it sublingual. Yeah. It helps with my panic attacks pretty quickly. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so Klonopin's like an instant one too?
I mean, that's kind of what...
I know nothing about these things, so... ignorant.
don't know much. I think my wife gave me half a Klonopin. We went to the bodies exhibit in I think Chicago one time.
Oh, there's one in Vegas. That's cool.
And when we went there, I don't do great with like
Crowds.
heart stuff.
Oh,
Like it freaks me out. It
internal
freaks
organ
me
stuff?
out. And I I was getting worked up, and she could tell. She's like, "Take this," and she was like, "Cool." And then I was
I can
like,
see that.
I was zoned out pretty much.
I went to the bodies exhibit. That's cool. I liked it.
I really like the bodies.
I got the Stinker statue, which is like half like dissected person.
Oh, nice.
I think it's in a box somewhere. I don't know. Maybe not made it back here from Austin.
I would love to have my body donated it to an exhibit like that. I think that would be a fascinating way to spend the rest of eternity.
Interesting.
Can you imagine though if you went to like?
Can I just live forever instead? I'd rather that. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Like I honestly, I would. You want to know why I want to live forever?
Why?
Not because I'm afraid of death. Because I want to watch all the movies, every last one of them. I want to see every movie ever made. And the only way to do that is to live forever. Or it's definitely a long time, I guess. But you know,
that reminds that kind of reminds me of like
years. I'm sure that's plenty.
Those like stories about like spaceships or aliens or whatever that go out and try to collect all knowledge everywhere in the universe, and then they destroy the universe at the end so that there can be no more knowledge. That it kind of reminds me.
I have a very important private message from my friend Angie. She says, "You both are fun." Happy face. We did it.
Thank you, Angie. I appreciate it.
Angie,
go team.
Big love. I love Angie. She's a wonderful person. I love Chloe. She's a wonderful person too. They're the most wonderful people who've ever stumbled in my life, and I only met them technically. I met Angie mid-September, late September.
Oh,
right?
Nice.
But like we were like fast friends, like super fast friends, like instant, like like you meet someone and you feel like you've known them forever. Like
yes.
Yeah. And like so, I don't know, just good friends. I love it. I love her. She's a wonderful person. She's an amazing artist too. She's doing eventually, she's doing a portrait of me, self-portrait of me in the Victorian.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. She's got like, work and a social life and shit, so I don't pressure her. Yeah. Someday there'll be some really cool piece of art I'll show off and be like, oh my God. I'm like, I know, right?
This is about as social as my life gets.
This is our social time, yeah.
This is true. I'm glad that we tried this out, because I've never done a just chatting kind of a thing before. I always feel like I need to have like a game on screen to like keep people's attention for when I don't know what to say.
I get more people doing this than I do video games, actually.
I mean, so have I technically, though. In all fairness, I've just stolen all of your viewers momentarily, so I don't know exactly how that works out, but I'll take it. So,
those East Coast people are gonna go to bed soon, huh? Expect Angie and Chloe to pass out.
Build it and they will come. This is true.
Yeah, I mean, just stream. You just keep streaming. Eventually, people will find you.
No, that's what I'm doing. I'm going for affiliates, and like I'm almost to the follower portion of that. The hours portion I'm there. The days streamed portion I'm there, and then I just need to get my average up. And
average needs to be 5, right? Something like that.
No, it only needs to be 3.
Oh, my average has to be 15 or 75, I think, for the.
Yeah, dude, to become partner, it's rockets way up there.
I mean, like the most I've had in my stream is like 50 people. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's impressive.
I mean, someone rated me with like 40 people, and I was like, "Yay!"
Still,
that was 2 years ago though, and then so that was before I had my So I was streaming regularly. I got into a relationship. The relationship ended. I had a fucking 9-month emotional fucking depression, where I was just like done.
Oh, you had a stress
living.
baby.
I was like done living for 9 months, and so I didn't stream at all. So I lost all of my progress. People who were like regulars don't want to show up anymore. I have all new regulars. All the regular. There's not a single person from that was a regular that wasn't like already a friend with me outside of Twitch that shows up my stream anymore. That's all new regulars.
And that's weird to me, because like if one of my people that I watch regularly, which I really only watch a couple people, like if Northern Lion, he's like the big one. Mm-hmm. If Northern Lion just suddenly stopped making videos, I wouldn't just like stop watching him when his videos started being made again next year. I'd be like, oh sweet, new Northern Lion stuff. Let's go.
But I mean, yeah, it's like with streaming though. It's like they want you every day. If you're not there every day, or every day you say you're going to be there, if you're not there every day, they go somewhere else for that time period, and they don't go back and check. They found a new entertainment. That's fine, but that's just the way it goes. But that's what the thing is. I was doing really good. I was actually on my way to getting partner. Pretty close. I had a high average, high enough, not high enough, but getting there. But I all the way back down to the bottom, and now my average is way lower than it used to be.
Yeah, but you're getting there. Like I've seen it.
I'm not complaining. It's just a thing that happened. It is just a thing that happened. I cannot control it.
I know.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, oh, well, that sucks. Anyway, let me all get quiet.
If you had a time machine, what would you do with it?
You mean other than the obvious trans thing?
What?
I mean, other than the obvious trans thing to do?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Give me a minute.
Okay. See, I think what I would do is I would hop around time. You would throw it away, Steve? Get out of here. You know what? I'm taking away your mod privileges. That's a bad answer. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I think I would just go back and probably accidentally cause all the Great Plagues. Like, imagine going back to, like, the 1100s.
But why?
They're not going to... What's that?
But why? Why would you want to kill
not purposefully. Not purposefully, but I feel like me being the moron that I am and not really realizing in my, like... my
well, that's
joy
not something you want to do. What do you want
No, but
to
it would
do?
happen.
No,
like,
but
I would go back in time
who cares about
and I'd be like,
happen?
oh, sweet. I'm going to go see, like, one thing I would love to see. I would love to see what Joan of Arc said or did to the Dauphin of France to make him believe that she was essentially a divine, like, presence from God and that he should fight for France and overthrow the English. I would love to do that. And I feel like if I did that, I would inadvertently bring COVID back with me, and the Black Death would go and just destroy
that's the whole other thing.
All of
Consequences
Europe.
are not the same thing as things you want to do. All right.
This is true, but that's one thing I would love to find out. If I could be a fly on the wall for that, it's something that I've always been interested in.
I'd like to go back to the first Comic-Con or see Jaws on the first day. I want to see what that audience does because I've seen that movie hundreds of times. I want to see what happens when audience has never seen this. They've never seen a movie like this. They've never seen anything like this before.
That's true.
I want to see them screaming. I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could go back in time and steal all original copies of Star Wars.
I could. Could also just kill George Lucas shortly after making Return of the Jedi.
What? Why?
And then we change the time machine completely. And we just have the originals, and they're not altered, and there's no sequels, and no extra canon. It's just these 3 lovely movies.
Disney would just have acquired them that much sooner?
No. They'd be under Fox still. Fox taking all that. And is that happened in the 70s or 80s? Fox, or is that what happened in 85? Fox would have taken control of all that. There's no Disney wouldn't have touched it. Disney wasn't even remotely the conglomerate it wanted to be back then. Okay,
that's true.
I can't.
Can you imagine like the '90s Fox trilogy of Star Wars though? Like, can you imagine just what that would look like? There would have been no
special editions. Because George would be dead. That's my thing. Like, if you want to do something really catastrophic, go back and kill George Lucas in 1986. Right after he's finished releasing fucking Return of the Jedi, 85, whatever. Literally, he's at the premiere. He walks out of the premiere, just blasts him in the face. Done. I changed history. The end. But no, I don't know. I'd probably go to like pivotal moments in like film history to watch them live.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to be on set when Citizen Kane is happening. I'd sneak on set and watch like Citizen Kane be shot or something.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Something like that. Or go back and visit directors that I can't meet anymore because they're dead. Like Samuel Fuller. Boy, I would love to sit down, have lunch with Samuel Fuller, and let him just regale me with tales of his life. Because he wrote this amazing book called A Third Face about his life as he went from a reporter on the road, and by on the road I mean he was hopping train cars, riding on the road, hopping train cars about his experience being a hobo, and then he went to war, right? And he came back out and became a film director. And so during his some of the films he directed were about things that he did. So like Shock Quarter was about when he went into a mental ward. He committed himself to a mental ward to see what it was actually like inside, and reported about all atrocities that were happening, and then had to get himself out, which was it's a fucking chore. And there's a movie called Shock Quarter. He wrote about that exact same thing.
Oh.
So, and then the Big Red One, which is a movie that he wrote about his experiences in war. So like, I just want to sit down and just like talk. Just tell me everything about your life. Tell me about this movie. Tell me about this movie. Just start asking questions. I just want to know because he's one of my favorite directors. And
I think a lot of what I would do, especially for people who may not have seen their works truly appreciated, is I think I would like I would take like the Lord of the Rings like movie trilogy, like the live action one, and just let Tolkien watch it and be like, here you go. It's a small screen. I apologize for that. Just watch it.
I
You're
bet
gonna love
he
it.
would be just blown away by the effects alone.
Oh, he would. He'd be like, this is real. Where did orcs come from?
How did you make the orcs? How did you make the dragon? How did you make the Balrog? That's not how I described the Balrog, but that's a really cool way to design the Balrog. That's not what I thought the Balrog would be. And then Charles, what the Balrog really looks like, and you go back and you tell Peter Jackson to change the Balrog.
I'd be like, well, it turns out that if you do dive too deep, there are Balrogs, but they're actually very nice. This is a trained one. It's quite all right. No one was hurt in the making of this movie.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I mean, what toy line from your youth would you make a movie about if you had like an unlimited budget? If you had an unlimited budget, if you had any toy line, not even just from your youth, just any toy line that you love.
Any toy line, huh? Okay, so I didn't.
You don't have to have had it during your youth. Just.
I know. But here's the thing, like. The Lego movie, like I love Legos, and
so good.
Like
Lego,
they nailed it.
There's no S.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm gonna keep correcting you every time you fuck it up. Don't worry.
Okay, well, the Legos movie was really good. That's one, because I love Lego, and
I do too. I've got a literal fucking ton of them right here. Like, and I don't not exaggerating when I say I have a fucking ton. I have a literal metric tons, like what 2,496 pounds or something. Lego. Is that all your Lego?
Yep.
That's nice.
It's not much, but
hey, doesn't matter. Not much Lego is still Lego, and you can be just as creative with it. Mine I just had since I was like 6. I just had and never got rid of any Lego, except the ones I've lost, obviously. But
yeah, except the ones.
You're a kid. Yeah. You're a kid. You lose pieces, but like I had almost every piece I've ever had. I have most of the minifigures still. I have most of the key parts. I could reassemble most of my kits, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's impressive.
I had the Lego Star Destroyer. Did I ever tell you about that?
No,
the original Lego Star Destroyer. They weighed like 40 pounds.
That's
like 5,000 pieces or some shit.
You're turning me on right now. We might have to put on the NSFF screen, NSFW screen.
Hold on. See if I can get this out without causing a fire. I got the instruction booklet here.
Oh, the instruction booklet. I thought you still had like the whole thing. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is
how thick this booklet is.
Look at that.
It's so big. Oh. It's so thick. The fucking cover has come off. You see, the cover has detached from the rest of the
instruction. It's so good.
I have every single piece still.
So happy.
Teddy Ruxpin movie CGI. That'd be cool.
Oh, interesting.
That'd be neat.
Oh, I know. I 100% know.
Okay.
So there was a line of Jurassic Park toys, which I want to look back to Jurassic Park toys.
Was it the Chaos Theory
The Chaos Theory.
Yeah,
yes.
I hear that's what Dominion's going to be partially about. So
I hope so.
I think we're getting human raptors there too. I think that's all going to be in one movie. But for me, thinking of dinosaurs, actually, oddly enough, this toy line right here.
Oh, I saw you post about that on Twitter.
Yeah, this is not the original toy line. This is a retro new toy line based on the old toy line. Because the old toy line had like action figures, and they had like toys this fucking big. They had T-Rex with fucking little figures and armor you snapped onto them and shit. So but it's. I mean, here I know the chat hasn't seen these. It's on my Twitter. But here are the miniatures. But yeah, dinosaurs. It's war. I mean, that's,
I love them.
Sorry, you're on the wrong camera for you. The cameras are not in line, so I can't show the same camera close up at the same time. Anyway, but yeah, that would be a toy line I'd do. Sure. Mom gave away a bunch of Lego sets. I think I finally forgave her after about 20 years. Oh, see, my mom took all my toys and threw a bunch of them away and gave a bunch of them away. And she went for Lego, and I told her, I pulled a knife. I said, if you touch my Lego, I'm going to fucking stab you. And I looked at her, I went like this. I'm going to fucking stab you. And there was no humor. I was like 14 years old, okay? I will stab you, and I will not stop stabbing. Do you understand me? You don't touch my fucking Lego. The one thing you cannot touch. The only thing I still used at 14, I still playing with building with Lego. I mean, you can't fuck with my Lego.
Yeah, why would you?
I don't care about the action figures. That's all cool, whatever. But the Lego, that's all silly. Ages.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. And, you know, I don't recommend threatening your mother with a knife, but, you know, she doesn't listen otherwise.
No,
so.
But
I don't have a good relationship with my parents, so. They don't treat me with any kind of respect, so.
Which is why we got to get you out. So if
Eventually.
you guys ever have some spare money, Elise has a little thing going on. I believe it's attached to the bottom of her page. Go ahead, go there, donate some cash. As soon as she has enough, she's going to get moved out of this house, and that's going to be good for her. So throw her a bone if you can.
Yes, please. If not, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not mandatory, obviously, but.
But yeah.
All right, let's go back to something happy.
Yeah, you know, my home life is terrible. I live with transphobic parents, and speaking of which, I was just out there, and my mom was like, "Oh, how are you feeling today?" "Oh, I'm on my period." "Oh, you got period? You don't get periods." I'm like, "Well, I threw up and I have cramps. So I think I get a period." Yeah, also, science says I get a period, so hey, you know, hey, science prove you wrong. But they're ignorant. They're the people who think that the coup was done by Antifa. If you want to put them in perspective, where you want to
one of those people.
One of those people. Yes.
I saw one of the insurrectionists wearing a shirt that said anti-Antifa. And someone was like, "So just fall? You guys are just fascists
then?"
Like,
you know, Antifa means anti-fascist, you fucking moron. So you're a fascist? Good. We need to fucking stomp you then.
I'm glad that you identified yourself as such.
I know.
Good for you, sir.
Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
I just.
Yeah. That whole thing.
Videos.
I watched that and I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
I
didn't know what was gonna happen. I was worried. I thought that was the end of it.
Too.
I thought that was the end of it. I was like, shit. Well, I guess we're in a dictatorship now. Fuck.
Yeah, like
shit.
I'm glad they didn't find him because I really do think that those guys, if they gotten rid of any of the crew, like the squad, like got a hold of any of them, like they would have killed him, like 100%.
I mean, see that video that cop led the protest, those people away. They're following him. Like, the Senate's right over there. If you just take a right, dork.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking wall. I'm glad that the wall says Senate chamber, and they all just ran after the cop. Didn't fucking read. Oh, I'm sorry. I expected NAGA people to read. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgot who I was talking about. And Maddie in the chat, that's a trans pride flag that you're looking at. We're both trans ladies. Very pretty trans ladies. So.
Hello. I got a question for you, a purely technical stream setup question.
Okay.
Why is my face so freaking large on my screen? Like I feel like camera. Well, yeah, but like
move your camera back.
I feel like I'm how far I have to be like
No, no. Your camera has to move. You don't move. The camera needs to move.
My camera can't move.
Yes, it can.
It's a fixed camera.
Is it attached to your monitor?
It is.
Or is it sitting on top of your monitor?
I guess it's more sitting on top of my monitor.
Okay, it's not fixed to your monitor then. You are not thinking outside the box. You go online, type in NEWWEER into fucking Amazon, get the Newar $13 articulating arm, and you just screw your camera right on top of it. Because you got Logitech, right?
See, this is why. This is why I came to you,
right?
No.
What do you have?
I think I have the 720. It might even be the 520.
Does it have a mount on the bottom for a tripod? That has a circle bottom? It would be.
I apologize for my stream.
It'll be like. Oh, well, you can't see because I'm using this camera. If you look at my stream, it looks like this. In 15 seconds, you might be able to see it. Got one of them? You can put an articulating arm.
I do not.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna rig it up like that for right now.
You're gonna have to tape it then, I guess, to your articulating arm. You gotta get fancy.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
The
That looks a little
arm's
better.
like $13 plus shipping and from Amazon. I'll send you a link.
Too bad.
In fact, I'll send you a link right now so you don't forget. How about that?
Is it your affiliate link? Are you gonna get mad cash if I use it?
I'll get 37 cents. 99. I'll get like
Heck
I get
yeah,
like 6
dude.
cents,
Let's go.
I get 6 cents.
6 cents is better than no cents.
Ha! Sorry, just think about 6 cents. The 6 cents just now.
That's a good movie.
So I have 2 of this. I'm using 2 of them. One for my camera and one for my microphone.
Oh.
That's how the microphone sits here like this.
I have now caused you to screw up your mic. I apologize. Your camera. I apologize.
It's only the one you see. It's not the one for the stream. So there you go. All right, text, link, copy. Go over here. Go to Joss. There you go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
$13 fix for your problem, and now you can see as far enough away as you need. That thing it says it's got a mic holder. You just take the mic holder off.
I seem to have put it down. It seems to look better already.
Yeah, you look a little better. You're a little more in frame now. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
But if you want to have more of your torso like I do, you have to stop moving the camera back as far as you can.
I don't know.
This is about the arm's length away. This camera, the one.
Oh no! See, this like, no, like I go like way over.
Yeah, so you need to have it about an arm's length away. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, I don't have the room for that.
Well, you make the room by moving it up. The arm articulates up, and then you point it down.
Oh, okay. You're just trying to look down my shirt. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I saw a picture with 2 dogs in a room that had been torn apart, and the caption was, "We're so glad you're home. Look what Antifa did." Oh God, fucking hilarious.
That reminds me of a video that I saw of a dog that was chewing on a woman's vibrator.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
And it was like a portable one. And no, it turned on, but the dog bit hard enough that it pierced the battery and it caused the battery to explode. And then the battery, because it exploded, like it caught some stuff in the living room on fire. And I was like, oh my goodness, what a story.
Bramble Force says they like your face to screen ratio.
Well, then we'll keep it as this for now. See, I just needed you to tell me what was wrong with it, and then you fixed it. So, like, thank you, Elise. I do appreciate that.
My camera is somehow getting behind it on your screen. I don't know. It's weird. It was working fine before. Anyway.
Yeah, you shouldn't have moved it, you fool. I gave you my camera, and I stole yours in the process.
Bitch. All right, let's see here. It is almost time for you to go, actually.
Yeah, just about.
So what do we got? 1 or 2 more topics. What do we got? Someone throw us a topic. What do you want us to talk about? Assuming we have any knowledge of that said topic, of course.
Let's go back to Legos. What if there could be
Lego?
No, I'm talking about like the Legos like universe.
Lego universe. It's still a single. Lego is plural.
Is there I know. I'm just being stubborn.
I'm gonna keep correcting you angrily.
That's okay as well. Is there any sets that has not been made that you would love to see made, or vice versa, a set that has been made that you want to see be brought back so that you would actually have a good chance of buying it?
For the set, I can do both. The set I want back is there was a there's a modular set where like it's like $400 per building, but they all link together, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's a theater. I wanted the theater really badly, but I couldn't get the
that would be cool.
I couldn't get theater. I didn't have the money. I didn't have $400 for Lego.
Yeah, me neither. I keep saying that I need to buy the Y-Wing, and I'm like, as soon as I have enough money, I'm like, I have enough money, but I'm like, I'm not going to spend $60, and I'm like, but you want it, and I'm like, I know.
I want some Thai uglies. No one's ever done Thai uglies in merchandise form.
Can you just refamiliarize me just for a hot second?
Out in the Outer Rim, where the wars have been happening for decades, there's parts laying around in the dirt and space.
That's what I thought you meant.
They take like an X-wing body and put TIE fighter wings on it, or TIE fighter body, and they just mix and match to make a functional vehicle. It's called a TIE ugly.
Perfect. Thank you. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, and in case someone doesn't know in the chat, obviously.
Yeah, I just expect your chat to know everything. They're a smart chat.
I don't expect anyone to know anything. Yeah. Anyway, nerds. Hey, Ari. Hi.
Hello, Ari.
All the
How are
way
you
from
doing?
Australia. It's from Australia.
Australia. I was about to do a very offensive Australian accent. I just stopped myself there. If I, I think I would love to see, like, it's turtles all the way down, like the world just resting on a giant turtle.
Oh,
I would
Discworld?
love to see a Lego set kind of based on that idea.
You want the Discworld like
Yeah.
cosmology as a Lego set? That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, I think that would be really neat. A-wings are pretty sweet, Joel. Here's the thing, like the A-wing
I love
is
A-wings. My favorite, actually.
I love Y-wings. I've always loved Y-wings. I like the TIE Interceptor more than the A-wing. I know it's just the Imperial equivalent, but that's like the only Imperial ship that I like more, and I don't know why. I wish I had a good reason for it, but I'm a little biased against the A-wing. So I think it's mostly because like playing like Rogue Squadron and all that, I would just die all the time with it because they go fast and they take 2 hits. I also don't like the B wings, both because they do not look like a bee, and also because they're a little too clunky for me. Oh, Elise is on the hunt for something.
My sister's asking me a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She sent me this for my Christmas present.
Oh, it's Lilo.
Twitch Pride. It's a Twitch Pride, Stitch Pride magnet. And she was like, "Did I send you this?" And I'm like, I don't know. Let me check.
Let me find out.
There. She was because she had bought 2, but she didn't know she put mine in my package. I'm like, yes, I got mine. We're good.
Got it. Yeah, and I think if they could remake another, like just re-release sets, I would love to see anything from the Johnny Thunder line. Like I love like the Egyptian Johnny Thunder, Indiana Jones ripoff. Like I love those.
Oh, dude, Johnny Thunder was the shit. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I went out for the first time as a girl today, and she felt good. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
I'm so glad you had a good time. I'm so glad you felt great and all that stuff. It's good shit. I feel very anxious when I do it here because, dude, even at the hospital, I walked out of the women's bathroom and got glared at. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go on the inside one where no one bothers me because inside they don't. It's the public one that I got glared at. When I go inside the office area and use the bathroom, no one cares. They call me by my name. They call me Chance. They haven't updated my name yet. There, haven't been there since I changed my name. So since before I changed my name.
I tell the story all the time, but it still makes me happy. Like it's every other week at this point where like I use the men's restroom at work, and I will walk into the restroom. I'll be washing my hands after I'm done and all that. Like a guy will walk in, and he'll look at me,
right?
And he'll do a double take. He'll actually like leave the room, and look at the sign, and then come back in. And like the other day, I had that happen.
You're in the wrong bathroom, ma'am. I think you need to go to the other bathroom from now on.
I haven't had anyone say that.
No, but if you're getting looks like that, you're in the wrong bathroom.
Yes. No, I agree. Here's the other thing, because like normally I don't always wear the most feminine clothes. Sometimes I still wear the clothes I wore when I like was presenting as a guy, which is just like a bow tie and like a dress shirt kind of a thing.
That
and
is
I was
not
wearing
gendered
that
clothing. That is just fucking clothing.
I know. But I was wearing that when I was in the bathroom, and the guy like came in really fast, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then left really fast, and he was like halfway down the hall before like by the time I got out. I'm like, dude, it's fine. I'm like, just go pee.
But yeah, I think that's a sign you should start using the women's bathroom.
Yeah, I am still trepidatious.
You're a very
about
pretty
that,
lady.
So.
You're okay.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate the compliment, but yeah, I don't know.
You'll be okay.
I don't like making waves, you know?
You're not making waves. You're literally doing what you're allowed to do and you're supposed to do. That's not making waves. Yeah. Anyone makes waves, you know what makes waves? The person who complains. You're not making the wave. Do not take that
that's
on your
true.
Don't put that on your shoulders. That's them. That is on them.
It's already on my shoulders. That and the weight of the rest of the world is right between these shoulder blades. I'm the only thing keeping this world together. It's just me.
Getting distracted again. The internet's very enticing. Oh man. I hadn't been able to smoke cannabis and I can't smoke until tomorrow. So like I ate. I was sitting here talking to you and I was like, I might throw up. That's cool.
Oh yeah,
Eating food
not
makes me
not good.
nauseous. So. Aw, thank you, Erica. Excuse me. Thank you, Erica. She said we're both pretty ladies. So.
Oh, thank you, Erica. That is very nice
and
of you.
Are too, Erica. Trust me. And Julia, you're a pretty lady too. You're very pretty. Sorry, gotta compliment all my trans friends.
Exactly. No, please do. We need the compliments. It's what makes us grow.
Very true. Boy, do I need compliments more often.
I'll start sending you a compliment today.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna offset it though by also saying that Blade Runner is the worst movie of all time once a week. So like you get good with the bad. I wouldn't do that to you. Because it's not the worst ever. I've already told you what the worst ever is, and it's not Blade Runner, so it's fine.
But I want to call you Erica. Because it's your girl name. It's not just a shortening. Anyway, so yeah. Trans girls are pretty, and anyone who says otherwise is a jerk. Should be kicked in the dick.
True. Yep. I agree. I concur.
Or the pussy if they have a pussy. I mean, I'm not here to judge. Whoever ignorant shit says that gets kicked in the privates. There we go.
There we go. The gender neutral term.
Okay, the man known as QAnon shaman, Jacob Chansley, who was seen during the U.S. Capitol rioting wearing face paint and horns, is asking President Trump for a pardon. Ah!
Wow. Wow. No, thank you. Get that out of here.
Let's see here. Chansley's attorney says his client was only following the president's invitation to march to the Capitol.
That is so good. So good. It'd be interesting to see if Trump does it.
Oh, boy. That puts Trump in a legal situation, a hairy legal situation, actually.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Oh, what a joke. Our country sometimes. Our country a lot of times.
This country is quite fucked.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not great. Yes,
I understand Aries as gender fluid as Mercury, but I like calling you Erica because it's your girl's name. And you're like starting to you came out as a girl recently, so I'm gonna call you by your girl name. So like, I'm sorry, Ari. Unless you really want me to call you Ari, in which case, okay. But you said your name is Erica, so I just want to call you Erica. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by my chat.
That's fine. I get distracted by my chat as well.
Oh, I already made Erica VIP. Nice.
There you go. You're on top of this game.
Who I tell I love all the time because
See, there you go.
As trans people who many of us don't have family because we get booted out. So found family is more important than anything else.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Or fambly, as I like to call it. FAMBLY. Fambly.
Family.
Yeah, it's my family. So, Erica's part of my family.
There you go.
Erica and her partner, Jake.
Ooh.
God, I had to take a. I'm like, oh fuck, what's his name again? I'm really bad at remembering people's names, especially if I don't use it often. So I usually just call him IQ because IQ is his username. So I'm just like, wait, what's his fucking name again? Oh yeah, Jake. My brain is so bad about that. I literally had to open up the drawer of my Mind Palace and rifle through the profiles drawer. Oh right, yes, okay. It's one of those things. I have a Mind Palace.
I don't really have. Mine's just kind of like a void.
I already have a Twitter mom though. So you're my sis. Sorry, she said I'll be your mama. I'm like, no. I already have a Twitter mom. We're good. I got the mom position filled. Just need more sisters.
What about mom number 2?
Go away.
No.
Go away.
You will stay there on the phone.
Go away, and I hate it. You ever swipe and a notification goes away and just immediately comes back?
Yep.
Why?
100%.
Why?
I assume it's to make me angry and to keep screen retention high.
Rage. Rage.
Yep.
Maybe we should make this a just chatting thing weekly.
Yeah, you want to do that every Thursday?
I think we got quite a few viewers on this compared to like when we play video games together.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Most of the time it would only be like 2-hour kind of a thing. So I think that's the perfect kind of.
2 hours is fine.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect.
We're only staying late because you said you didn't have to go to work. So we're just
exactly. Yeah. No, I think a just chatting thing would
not
be.
Gonna get mad at you, of course. You know.
No. I've already cleared that Thursday night. She has to get up early to she works at a gym. She coaches at a gym.
Hey.
And she has a morning class on Friday, so she goes to bed early on Thursdays.
Mm.
So yeah, no, I'm down for just chatting. I'm willing to.
Sweet. I think this will be our thing then.
Sweet, I like it. I like it. It expands my horizon. So
it allows us to keep in touch and keep communicating, and being friends. Since we don't really message a lot, so. You know.
That's true. We don't, but that's mostly me. I mostly interact through post likes. Like that's what I do. So
I mean, we comment on the timeline all the time
with
each other.
Yeah,
fair. At least once a week. Jesus, I try. Sometimes I'm just like, nothing good happened this week. I can't. I'm just gonna hit like. Sometimes nothing good happens and shit like. All right.
Sometimes nothing good happens. That's just true. Like, that's fine. I think I've skipped it once or twice myself. I think I've just been like, hey.
Skipped it before, yeah. It's all right.
On Twitter, it's not always as consistent as it is on Facebook. My Facebook is where I'm very consistent.
Oh, really? I don't ever use Facebook, so I never see you there.
Yeah, I pretty much use Facebook just for that, just because people seem to love the Good News Friday post on there. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let that go.
Right.
Good for you for like using your mute button. I'm like, nope.
One second. TV /
Okay.
The Geek Corner.
The
Erica
Geek
wanted
Corner.
to know your your Twitch, so I gave her your Twitch.
Come on over,
fellow trans creator.
That's me.
That's right. And now we've hit the lowest point of viewership the entire stream.
Yep. I mean, it's winding down, so that kind of makes sense.
Midnight on the East Coast. All my friends have gone to bed for the most part.
Exactly. But thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it.
Though I still see Chloe in the chat. She should definitely go to bed. She's gotta get up early for work tomorrow.
Oh, Chloe. Maybe we should help him out. Do you think we should end the stream?
Of course, she could have just fallen asleep. Also, that's another option. I don't know. She's been staying up late lately, so I'm just like, come on, you go to bed.
I mean, maybe training herself to stay up a little bit longer.
But she should go to bed. She's got to work.
Yeah.
Work sucks and stuff.
Work does suck. This is true.
Fucking hate work.
Don't lie to me.
Fucking hate work. What? I didn't lie. Ain't no lie.
You love your jobs.
Aw.
I need to. So I have all of my old scenes still in here, and some of my scenes are very complex. So I have like 3 or 4 notifications built into various scenes, and they're all going off right now every time that somebody joins, and I feel a little bad because it just means I get hit with Bulbasaur for like 5 minutes.
Well, like on my stream, I just have one thing, and everything else is like source that I've hidden. So like I'm on the main feed, and I can turn you off. I can hear Art and T. I can hey Paula. Let me give the follow.
Like this.
I can pull up Fortnite. I can pull up a console, a PC game. I just do it all from this one screen.
I have a different scene for everything that I'm doing. So
I will stretch. Let's see here. Oh well, bro. First of all, you got my gender wrong. Second of all, I'm gonna ban you because you're an idiot. There you go. Bye.
Oh yeah, get him.
Bruh, you look ruddy rich. Roddy rich? Do I look rich? I'm not rich. I'm poor. And who's the 500-pound life guy in the corner? That's not a guy, you idiot. And neither of us are fat, you moron.
I'm a little chubby. I'm trying to lose some weight. So
now we're getting trolls. So I'm just gonna start banning people.
Ooh, dude, you did. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about dude, so I do apologize.
Yeah, I'm fine with dude. I say dude all the time.
No, I was talking to Erica. I don't know if we decided if Erica was the name that she wanted to be called.
She goes by Ari also, so like
Ari. Okay, I'll go with Ari for right now. She did a speed run.
Thanks for the follow.
That is impressive to me.
She did what?
What's that? A speed run? She said that was the only time she streamed was when she did a speed run, and you were there. I do not speed run games. It's anyone who's watched.
See here. Ban that person. Deny that racist post. There you go. Have fun. Yeah, keep bringing them on. Keep bringing those followers. I like the number boosts. You know, every time you follow me, every time you interact with my chat, you give me things. You're not actually like hurting my feelings, guys. I know you're men. I know you're sad, lonely men. But like, you know, you can just, you know, go somewhere where you're appreciated instead of being here where I'm just gonna block you, mock you, and tell you your dicks are tiny. Because I know, see, small dicks don't matter, except it matters to you, random cis guy who's calling me a guy, because I know it matters to you, because you've got a baby dick, and you're the only one bothered by a baby dick, because you're pathetic. But go ahead, keep trolling me. Go ahead, keep following me, keep trolling. Bring it. Bring it, you little pussies. Get fucked. Just get fucked, because you're not affecting me in some way. I'm having fun literally banning your stupid asses. I'm having a great time. How about you? Are you enjoying watching me like totally just rate random trolls? Yeah. I have a wolf in my heart. I used to be a very angry, mean, cruel person, and I keep that wolf chained up. But someone's gonna come in here and be shitty. I'll unchain that sumbitch, and I'll talk real bad about how these people live quiet lives of desperation, where every day they just barely make it through, and it feels like the end of the world. It's like no one loves them, and they're so fucking lonely. I love eviscerating poor trolls like that.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
That makes you happy?
It makes the wolf happy, and the wolf's always hungry. Wolf is always hungry. It's me being mindful that never lets the wolf free. I'm a good person because I want to be a good person. I very easily, without trying, be a bad person. Because I used to be. It's very easy to do. Oh, he went to your chat too? Ha ha! What a loser.
I'm not even saying anything.
They're in your chat too? Ha ha! What losers? Look at these losers!
Loser! Hey, that's fine. Again, they're getting me closer to my to where I'm going.
Did I ban him? Yeah. Deny that statement because I can, because I'm a mod. I could do that. I'm in 2 chats.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will fucking eviscerate you in 2 chats, dummies. Dummies.
I appreciate that. I've been banning them as I see the messages come through. So
see, they're really sad and they're desperate for attention, and any little attention they get. So I'll give them a little attention about how pathetic they are.
Oh, see, I don't give them attention.
That's all.
They just get banned.
You want the attention? I'll give you the attention. You're pathetic, and no one loves you. Get out of here. Go somewhere someone cares about you. Oh, not here, basically. So, bye, trolls.
Got a fall out of one of them, though, so that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very loving, caring person, so it...
yeah, I can tell.
And, like, so, like... It's, like... Feels bad being bad, but these people aren't good people, so I don't actually feel that guilty. Just a little guilty. Because I'm like, I shouldn't be this person. But at the same time... They're shit, so whatever.
Yeah, I just...
Shitty people shit.
I just get rid of them.
Oh, yeah, you can go like that, too, if you want. I don't know. I like having fun with my food.
No, listen, I really enjoyed a little show. I just don't have the psyche to put on what you've done, so...
That's fine. It's not for everybody.
I'd rather just get rid of them, so...
Run rings around these low IQ idiots? Exactly. Pretty slow in the old typing. But I mean, you know, I'm not feeding the trolls as much as I'm just eviscerating their poor, sad, pathetic lives, because you have to be a really sad, miserable, lonely person to just be shitty to somebody on the internet.
I don't understand.
You have to be, like, stuck in the worst dead-end job and have, like, no fucking ability to do anything but fucking work and be miserable all the time. That's when you're miserable to somebody, because you're miserable in your own life. You're not miserable to somebody when you're in a good mood, and you're in a good place.
I mean, it's true.
You know when you're miserable? When you're in a bad place in your life.
Yeah.
So these people are in the worst place. So when you look at these people, they're in the worst place of their life, and I just laugh. Like, you deserve that. You deserve it. You're a troll and you're a piece of shit. You deserve it. Yeah, that's the end. If you're a good person, I wouldn't say anything bad about you. Ever. I don't say anything bad about my friend Joss, do I?
You can say all kinds of bad stuff.
I've never said a bad thing about you. Why? Because you're a good person.
soon as I log off, I expect a half-hour long rant about my hot takes when it comes to movies. So
Nah, you're fine. You're just an average film viewer. So that's all right. We don't see eye to eye on art. It's not a big deal.
it's because I'm a little taller than you, I think.
Oh my god. How tall are you?
I am 5'10".
You're way taller than me. I'm 5'3".
What? You're 5'3"?
Yeah, I'm short.
I did not
short,
know
cute
that.
little
I always
girl.
thought you were taller than that.
I'm a cute little girl. Everyone tells me they think I'm taller, but no, I'm not. I'm 5'3".
Well, you know what?
I'm
You're
like, I'm
well.
180 pounds. I'm not heavy. I'm not fat. I'm not tall. I'm just a cute little girl. Whatever.
Hey, that's perfect. You're pocket sized.
That's right. I want a tall girlfriend to carry me around.
There you go.
That would solve all the problems. And then she can get the tall cups from the tall cabinet I can't reach. Oh, he got tired of me making fun of him, so he left. Okay.
Did you not ban him in yours?
No, I banned him, and then he just sat there in my chat for a long time, so I just kept talking shit about him, about how pathetic and sad his life is. Like, you have to be a really miserable person to just be shitty to somebody. You're unhappy with something in your life, so I'm gonna prey on those unhappinesses and make them feel terrible trying to pick on me. It works, dude. Last time I did that, that's not true. They all like defensive and shit in chat, and like ha ha ha, banned. Get out of here. But I try very hard to be a good person, and I think I'm a good person because of it.
Oh yeah, no, you are a good person. I 100%
it upsets
agree with
me
that.
when people are like just cruel for no reason. So I let the wolf unchain the wolf for a minute. Sometimes it's hard to put the wolf back, but you know.
However, I will say, it's a night of firsts here. Not only is this my first just chatting, it's also the first time I've had transphobic comments up in my up in my feed. So,
wow,
yeah,
I get them all the time.
I kind of float underneath that radar.
No, I get them all the time. I get them on Twitter. I get PMs. I have like 3,000 followers compared to you. I mean, like I have a lot more followers than you. I guess it makes a difference. But I get my Curious Cat. I don't even go to my Curious Cat anymore. This guy who goes there and like talks shit about me. I don't care. No one else comments on my Curious Cat, so I'm shuttered. I just shuttered it. Like whatever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like
it was popular for a while. It was popular for a while, right? And then suddenly just meh. Like okay.
Yeah, I feel like exactly what happened to Curious Cat.
It was popular. It was popular for a while years ago, and then faded into. It just happened again. You know, got popular. Yeah, in the trans community, got really popular for a while there. But really, it's just an avenue for someone to anonymously troll me. So I just don't read it anymore.
Yeah,
probably like, I bet you anything.
I
bet you anything. There's a comment. Let's see here. I haven't been there for a while.
Oh, don't do that to yourself. Don't make.
Oh,
don't make yourself sad.
Nope, no comment. I'm happy. That's cool.
Oh, that's good.
Sad little men. And it's always men. It's always men.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yes, you have seen Joss on Twitter. I have. Joss is awesome. TheGeekCorner. THEE Geek Corner.
Yep. It's because the was taken, so it's the. That's how it worked. I was like, yeah, whatever. I wasn't worried about my branding back then.
Twitter.com/TheGeekCorner. I'm curious.
I don't even think it's active anymore.
They haven't used it since 2011. I wonder if there's a way to talk to mods about reclaiming an account hasn't been posted on since when it was created.
I don't really, but then and then switching it over to mine, like that's too much work.
Tweeted like every day, but just.
And then he died in a tragic accident with a lawnmower.
It's a girl too.
Oh, sorry, she died in a tragic accident with a lawnmower.
I call bullshit on research that multitasking is impossible. I am watching TV, chatting, writing, and touching up your nails, but you're not doing any of those to any kind of capacity. And if you're doing 4 things, you're definitely not. If you're doing 2 things, you're best you're 50%. And you can't pay attention to the show and write creatively and touch up your nails. I'm sorry. One of those things is suffering. 2 of those things is probably suffering. Multitasking only works to a certain degree. It's not actually a thing that people do. People think they do it, but really you're just paying attention to one thing while the other thing is happening.
I'm just bad at 4 things at the same time. It's kind of great. Why be bad at one thing when you can be bad at all the things?
Let's see here. When's the last day? Last time they posted was... Scroll back up to the top of their feed. Snow. Seriously? It's October. What the fuck? October 28th,
Yeah,
2011.
seriously. Oh my goodness, 2 years ago.
Tweets and replies. So they haven't replied since. They haven't done anything since then. No media. I'm wondering if you can like contact Twitter like the back end of people, right, and see if you can like reclaim that account since you have that branding.
I claim squatters' right for the Geek Corner. I feel like that could actually happen.
Apparently,
in the
her
future.
alt follows you. Apparently,
I know, and now I'm like,
wait, Eric, do I follow your alt? I'm so confused. How many accounts do you have, Eric? Erica? Excuse me.
I feel bad because now I'm like, do you? Because like I don't know. Like I feel bad that maybe I didn't follow back.
It's not smarter. I'm dumb. Faster. Wait, it's like the big brain you like. What's that joke about the big brain you like? I'm not smarter. I'm dumb. Faster.
Yes.
Just dumb faster.
This doesn't make me smart. I'm just dumb faster. It's so good. It's maybe one of my favorite comics. It's like Shanks Comics or something like that.
I guess. I think it's time for you to go, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually getting a little tired. So if it's cool with you and your chat,
absolutely, we should wrap up.
Out of here.
Had a lot of fun. We went for 3 hours. That's good shit. I think it's our longest co-stream. So
that's great for me. Yeah, I think it is our longest co-stream.
We had 2.5 hours last time. We stayed a little bit for a couple games with Fall Guys. The last time we played Fall Guys, that was it. But yeah, let's try just chatting. I think it's fun.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that next week, and I'll come with a few topics prepared, and I'll try not to have any epically bad movie takes.
You can have whatever takes you want. We'll have a conversation about it. It's not a big deal. And I don't care. You can prepare stuff or not.
Second, and they're all wrong.
You can prepare questions or not. It's up to you. I don't mind. We just shot the shit, you know.
That's true. That worked for our first one. But you never know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. It's part of my goal to like at least write down a few things I want to talk about in every stream, just so that
that's cool.
I have something to talk about. Because if not, I'm gonna do this.
Yep, I understand.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, That's not very entertaining. Even while the game's playing, it's not very entertaining unless dialogue's happening. But
exactly. So
that's what subtitles are for. I'm like, well, you're talking through the dialogue, motherfucker. I got subtitles. Read. Like shit. I don't give a fuck.
It was great meeting all of the new followers. There's enough here that I'm gonna read through all of you guys again. I hope you all don't mind.
I'm so glad you got a bunch of followers.
Yeah, so just tonight I got Lee JJ, I got Legally Blind Gamer 792, Jet Blast 68, Julia the Curious, Aroc 1992. I don't know if you want me to say that. I feel like it's got a dead name in there. I apologize.
No.
And then we got a troll as well. So all of y'all, thank you so much for the follows.
It's the Rock. Anyway.
E-Rock. I got it. Okay, I got it.
She's Erica. She's cool. It's okay.
Yeah.
I had Chloe, the wonderful Chloe, who either is still here or is asleep. And then I got 2 trolls. But the wonderful Chloe. That's all that matters.
There you go. That is all that matters. Julia is currently, she was in my chat. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go.
All have lovely evenings and good streams. And I will see you all on Tuesday on my channel for Art and Tea. Maybe sooner if I decide to stream something. If my mouth decides to cooperate. This is hurting a lot. Also, I got to throw up. So, all right. Bye, everybody.
Have fun. All right. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I love you guys. Bye-bye.